And then, do you want to tell your thing that you wanted to tell do you
Yeah,
want?
we could start a bit, we'll talk about it. For now, we could just talk about like the parties I went to yesterday, I guess.
Yes, say about that. What was up with the how did the parties go?
They were fun, man. First one, I went to a roller rink, to one that I had not been into in years.
Ooh.
And, like I've not been into a roller rink in years since I was middle school. That's a long
I
time now.
I haven't been in them in ever. I only saw them in
Buddy,
like
you still there, right?
sitcoms or something. I'm still here. Can you not hear me, Ark? Uh-oh.
There we go. Now I can hear you.
Okay. I was getting worried because I screen shared the game and it's just like, oh no, did I kill the voice?
No, it's just that's my laptop again. I really, like I said, I really do need to invest in a laptop soon.
Yeah. We can start also the help Ark get a laptop funding.
I got it. You guys don't need to help me with that.
I get a good one. So yeah, roller rinks. I only seen them. I never been in one. I only seen them in like sitcoms and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's like there's like a local roller rink around here. It's real fun, man. Like I said, I haven't been there since middle school, and it took me a little while to get back to roller rinking. But like, goddamn, it was fun. Just making them sharp ass turns, just drifting and shit. It was fun.
Let me see. Is there anyone? Is there any near us? There is. Let's see. Where is this?
I mean, there has to be one over there, like in California. But I think
There is one near in the city I'm in. How far is it? Oh, it's not that far actually. But let me look at the pictures and see how it even looks like. Oh no, wait. I think it's just. Oh, this isn't a roller rink. This is a skate park.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't think. What's this one? Oh, this is a roller rink, but it's like a city, 2 cities away.
Huh. Pretty far.
Power Play Center. Oh, that's another close one I could probably go to.
It's really fun, man. It's really freaking fun.
So that was that one, huh?
That was our. Then afterwards, I went back home, changed into my quinceañera clothes, and went to a quinceañera, to a double quinceañera actually.
Was it twins or was it just 2 people that had it on the same day?
Two cousins just had the same birthday, around the same birthday. Decided
Okay.
to have it at the same time. It was good and all, man. Like they had the chile, like bro, like their food was good, but like goddamn, their chile verde, it's some of the best chile verde I had in a while. Like goddamn. Although their frijoles charros can be better.
Oh, it's like I give you a 4 out of 10 or something, and it's just like they're like we're not we're trying our best, man.
I don't blame them, but like then the live band was pretty good, and it was just like the only problem was like the venue was way too hot.
Really?
Yeah, it was just way too hot, the venue. But it's fine, you know that.
I'm glad you had it seems like you had a good time. That's my sister's using the blender again. Oh god. So yeah, I can hear from here. Oh wow, hang on. I just see this being retweeted in my timeline.
What is it?
It's
Wait, what's this?
Don't worry about that matchup. You can win easily. You have this. And Zelda points to Link's chest, and Link replies, "My nipple."
My
and
nipple?
Zelda
Your
responds
heart.
angrily, "Your heart."
Oh, that's adorable. My nipple. No, your. I love how Link just looks so freaking like just like
Proud.
so proud of it. Oh my god, man.
Oh man. So, hi Sakura, hi Okyu. Everyone's joining.
Hey, Sakio.
So you might have realized, for some of you that are watching, that I have the edition today called Skyward-Priced edition.
Jesus.
I like that. I like that. I'm proud of that myself for that one.
Why is it not Boobo though?
Because not... Booba is without saying.
Booba is Booba though.
You're right. Hang on, I'm gonna make sure something. My Discord. Or can you speak?
Yeah, I can speak.
Oh, okay. So that's why my Discord is really low.
Oh,
So now you're louder now.
Cool.
Does it mean I can hate on Skyward Sword without ever playing it? No, you cannot. You still have to play it.
Yeah, play it, cabrón. Ándale.
I was actually playing earlier in the hour. Like the hour before we started streaming, I was playing Skyward Sword. The beginning again.
The Wii version, right?
Yes. I'm not gonna rebuy with the game on $60.
What if they have it on sale?
Even no, because I still have my old copy.
What if it's a good sale?
If it's lower, if it's $5, I'll get it.
Yeah, damn. Well, like I said, I feel you on that one because I still to this day I do not believe Link's Awakening is not a $60 game.
Yeah,
it's definitely not. Which is why I bought it used at a GameStop for sale, which came out to $17.
Damn. That's how it should have been originally priced, around $20.
Around 20 to $30, around that price range. And I've been playing it like this is actually not gonna lie, this is the very first time I have ever played Link's Awakening. Ever.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fun. I'm just glad to play like a 2D Zelda again.
All the Zelda games are pretty much good fun. It's just Nintendo doing really weird business decisions. And I recently, you might have seen this video. I don't know. The guy that makes like With a Side of Salt series.
Might have, yes.
Official Sakura, official. He made one for Skyward Sword, and it hurts to watch.
Yeah, I think he made a Side of Salt of Pokemon once, but he kind of missed a lot of points.
No. Oh, well, I haven't watched the Pokemon ones, but the Skyward
Zelda
Sword
ones. I heard the Zelda ones are on point though. The Pokemon ones though are actually the last one I saw where it was actually pretty bad. Not because of the video itself, just because how uninformed he is.
Oh, that especially hurt. And it's not like their fault mostly, but it's just more like, oh, you should have done more research.
Because
it's usually done in a perspective of, I don't know, I'm using my game knowledge that I know from this. So when it's wrong, they didn't have the perfect run, but at the same time, it's just how it's been viewed.
Definitely.
For the Skyward Sword one, it hurt just because not because like the video was like not uninformative or anything. It was just it's like he brings it like Skyward Sword is such a good game and everything, but then he goes on to show Nintendo's weird business decisions, and then finally it ends off with the footage you're seeing is actually an emulated Skyward Sword that has a mod that tweaked the fee bothering stuff, like tutorial stuff, and is an HD render with my old Wii remotes that don't have drift all these years later. And the video ends there, and that's like the final nail in the coffin. It's just like,
yeah. Let's remember, guys. Nintendo's a company, and companies are not your friend.
It hurts when that happens, but it just has to happen eventually,
It's just how it is, man. Just how it is.
I will still...
I see. There's a lot of people watching right now. Who else is here? Don't be shy. Say your names.
Speak, apparition.
Hable, cabrones, ándale.
I still am going to buy some of my favorite games I'm expecting, like Splatoon 3 and everything, even though I don't agree always with the decisions they're making, but the best I can do is just be like, yeah, I'm not rebuying Skyward Sword because...
I'm not gonna which is why I didn't buy the DLC for Sword and Shield.
I'm buying now. Command you to buy me food? No.
Buy me food first, cabron, then we'll talk.
So that's why I'm playing the Skyward Sword file select theme, because it's like... I was playing it, it sounds nice, I love the game, I'm gonna probably replay it again. I don't think I will...
I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for it. Look, Nintendo has done bad things. But there are worse companies out there.
Ark. I was thinking, what if after we do Twilight Princess,
Yeah.
I tried to make Skyward Sword work. If Twilight Princess works fine, and I was able to do Skyward Sword,
I'll be down for that. But if you can make it work though. If you can't, we could probably find another Zelda game or another game that we both played and then talk about at that point.
I've only played, aside from the ones we just did, I've only played Spirit Tracks, Skyward Sword. That's it.
What about Wind Waker?
Oh yeah, Wind Waker too. The HD version, I did play that one.
Let's see. Trying to think of another Zelda game. One that's like.
I'm willing to do Spirit Tracks. Fuck yeah, I'm willing to do Spirit Tracks.
Oh yeah, Spirit Tracks. I'll join you for that because I never played that one, so you could just help me point out shit from there. What was I thinking? But like, I am excited that I'm glad that Nintendo's finally showing some love for Metroid, and not only for Metroid Prime, but actually showing off the 5th actual game in the line of Metroid, which is Metroid Dread.
Anything? I was gonna like mention how it seems like it's a little cycle of Nintendo being like, they do questionable decisions, the community calls them out, so then Nintendo like remembering a game, like it's like oh, we're gonna price Zelda game re-release Zelda games for $60, and the community is like, well, that sucks, we hate you. And then Nintendo just goes, okay, Metroid Prime is out, and then the community is like, oh, we forgive you, you're the best company ever. Back to questionable decisions.
Yeah, we gotta stay firm on calling out Nintendo for this kind of shit. It's kind of hard.
It is, but that's just the community nowadays, anyway.
Indeed.
Also, how's that? What do you think of the Steam portable computer thing that it's?
I might get it. I might get it actually. Yeah. Yep.
I'm okay with just having my computer. It's not like I go anywhere anyway.
I don't know. It's a cool concept. It's like what the Switch Pro should be. I mean, technically they still haven't showed off a Switch Pro yet. Only like a slight updated version of the Switch. But this is something that Nintendo needs to be investing into now.
Nintendo's just the big difference. Obviously, is that Steam. It's like, okay, here's like basically download the entire Steam library in this device. Well, Nintendo's just like, yeah, you can only get our games in this device.
Yeah, but true. But this is going to be huge competition for them now, which is going to make them. And remember, I find this good. Healthy competition always is good. It's always good for us, the consumer. Which is why I always find it so stupid when people saying, "Oh, I can't wait until Sony dies," or "Oh, I can't wait until if the Microsoft dies." I can't. That's stupid as hell. Or Nintendo dies. Like, bro. But do you want just one company to have all the power and then charge us up to the wazoo because they have no other competition?
Yeah, yeah, I can see that being like a huge problem and everything.
Look, this is why I'm glad that the Triad are still together. Even though Nintendo says that they're not in the race, they're still somewhat in competition with each other. Which will make them... Which was good for us and the consumer in the end. Because they will try their hardest for us to stick with their consoles or stick with their games. Whether it's making better games or making like better prices, price match and shit.
Alright, let's finally start the game, why don't we?
Let's do it.
Death to the song of Skyward Sword.
Actually, I don't hear the music in
now it's playing.
There we go.
I had it muted for a reason.
I see.
Alright, well...
Shall we begin?
No, let's talk about boobas first.
Alright, let's talk about your avatar's boobas. They're very nice and soft, and I like to squish them.
Good. That's their purpose.
Especially the newer design, like, goddamn.
The newer design?
Yes, the new design you have of her now.
Oh, with like the split ends.
Yes.
Like with the snow and everything. I need to draw a ref sheet of that one specifically, because otherwise, the different fan arts I've been getting, like of Tofu and some others, it's like they have their own unique like spin or interpretation.
Yeah.
Is volume good? Yeah. Okay, volume's good.
So we're starting the after game in Zelda in Majora's Mask right now.
The after game, we haven't even been in the Stone Tower Temple yet.
Yeah, we beat the game. Remember, we got the booby hug. That was
Oh,
that was
right.
the entire game.
Your clothes scare me. Please take them off. Well, okay. Just not now. You'll have to wait after hours.
Ooh.
Alright, so first off...
Let's see. I'm trying to think of
I
what
just realized what we have to do.
Yeah. That's right. Get a blue potion and get about 10 beans, I think. Either 10 or 5 beans.
10, it's probably 10. I will get 10 just in case. I'll just need
And
to
then you remember how to get the blue potion, right?
It's in Iconic Canyon, right?
Yeah, you just buy from that, so you better grab like off the treasure chest. Remember, there's a treasure chest in the sewers.
Oh yeah, that one too. I'll get to that one.
Because I think it's like what, like $300 for the blue potion?
Can't be
Yeah,
that
around
expensive.
I think it's around 300 or $200. The
For
blue
a
potion.
blue potion?
Yes, for the blue potion. Yeah, it's up $200.
Forget how expensive things are in other Zelda games.
It's been a while. Look, it's been a while since I. It's been a while, so it's probably 200 or 100 rubies.
To be fair,
better say sorry.
the items in the bazaar is also just as like in Skyward Sword, like very expensive too.
True.
So. I didn't get the book out.
Come on, Cody, you member?
3, 2, 5, 4, 1.
3, 2, 5, 4, 1. Take a dump in the toilet, flush it when you finish.
So, what is this? So yeah, like Skyward Sword, I'm kind of hoping to replay it again, even though I have so many other games that I have to play and finish, like Doki Doki and some others that I need to.
I have a few games to finish myself. I mean, now I'm enthralled with the Azure Lane game because I started playing this one side with this one feature they added like a few months back, and I wasn't really interested until now.
You weren't interested in.
And now,
Booba?
and now that no, it wasn't. It was like it was just a gameplay feature.
Ah.
It was like a whole map you have to like freaking explore and shit. And I didn't play it at first because it was just confusing as fuck. But now that I understand everything and started playing it, I'm like, it caught my attention now.
I'm gonna go get the bean. Okay. Very few instances that happens.
Indeed, yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
I'm gonna go get the beans first and then come back to get more money from the bit. Well, let me go to Iconic Canyon first. See what the blue person.
Yeah, let's see how much is
then,
the.
And then I'll go straight for the beans after.
Then let's see. Then right now playing.
The beans are sold by the Deku Strap in.
Yeah, the Deku Scrub. Yeah, you just have to turn to Deku Scrub yourself.
Okay. So
then right now playing what's it called Link's Awakening right now, which is having fun with. And then I still got like a backlog of all the Ninja Gaiden games, 3 of them.
Ninja Gaiden God.
So yeah, go ahead. You're saying something, Cody?
Oh, aside from games, I've been rewatching Haruhi Suzumiya again. Because I just had the fix to play to watch something nostalgic again. There was an anime I was supposed to watch, but that Vox told me to do, but I forgot what it was. So next time I get to talk to her, I'll have to ask. I'll have to ask her what anime it was so I can actually. Cause I thought I bookmarked it, but apparently I didn't. That's just 100 rupees.
And I still need to watch. Yeah. Then I still need to watch the rest of Uzaki-chan wants to hang out.
Which one was that one? That's the tan girl, right? Oh no.
No. It's the big titty short chick. Everybody was bitching about. That's short hair. Uzaki-chan.
Oh, okay, I remember.
And it has like the little fang. They have the little fang and shit on her. And it has a little fang.
Yes.
Yep. So
I
you
don't
watch the rest
like
of that.
her face. I don't have a problem with the anime or anything like that. I find it weird how it's styled.
Face. Hey, what can you do? Yeah, so far it's actually an enjoyable anime.
It is anime after all. It is, they have some tropes.
I still need to get back. I still need to get back to it though. And return to the scrub. He's racist against humans.
Oh shit! Accent this time.
Yeah, totally use racist against humans.
But yeah, I've been just binging on. I want to see my chance a lock to see how much of a man I am.
I-chan?
Got magic
I-chan.
bean. How much were
I-chan.
that? It was just one.
It might just be the one, but I think it's 5. It's either 5 or 10. I mean, you can always check. Might as well just get 5 just in case.
Hang on, I'll go Google it because I'm the one that accidentally do that.
Fine. While we're talking about it, we might. I guess we could talk about that one topic I wanted to talk about.
Sure, go for it.
So I was watching Noble when he's doing his like hentai meme stream, right?
Mhm.
And he went on. There's a meme that's like
that sucks. In the 3DS version, it's only one magic bean and one Deku nut.
How much is it in the regular one?
5 beans. But I also need to get 10 Deku nuts for this. Milk, there's a cow in. Fish, I think it's also in there.
Yeah, fish. Everything else should be in there. The only 2 items you can't find in there are the beans and the potion. Everything else should be in that system.
Okay. Oh, and also powder cake.
Oh, that's right. The powder cake when you get to the
end. That is such a jerk move.
No. That's only at the.
That's after the well. Yeah, I know, but you still need it. It'll just save you a trip.
I'll save you a trip. Might as well. Yep. Like I said, like I was watching Noble and he's like doing this hentai meme stream and shit. Then he got to a meme like this it's like this one dude's like saying when you find a super thick thick MILF in a hentai, bam, a shoulder, like it's a bad thing. And then Noble's going in, is like, man, I feel that and blah blah blah. I was like, oh, calm down, man, calm down. Not everything is to your taste, but he did say, okay, I shouldn't be complaining that not all these hentais are gonna be under my taste. I'm like, okay, thank you. And it just reminded me of this one time on another server, when I posted like big boobas.
Yes.
This one dude always comes by and says, "Oh, I don't like big boobas like that." Every single time.
Even though they could just completely ignore it, it's always.
You can ignore it. And then I pointed it out, like, bro, not once I ever complained about the shit you post. And this man is into like gigantism and shoving small dudes into vagina. Yeah. Not once have I complained about that.
Now you see the table's been turned.
Ever since then, he really definitely said shit yet.
All it needs is just someone to be called out for them to realize.
Yes.
Oops.
And then recently in Chain Tan's server or Beta server, I posted those big boobs as well. And this one dude, we're kind of like somewhat friends. Like, he's like, why? And I posted, why not?
Also, wow, thanks, Kachito. You have too much money.
Send that shit to my way, Kachito. Damn.
You don't stream.
Shh.
Thanks, Kachito. Also, thanks, Aya, for stopping that bot as soon as Kachito sent a subscription. Yeah, a bot was. As soon as Kachito sent his message, a bot was caught by Aya.
Damn, Aya, you fast as fuck.
Alright, so I think this is everything now. We can head off towards the well.
But yeah, like, I don't like that kind of hypocrisy, man.
It's just people judging your taste basically all the time, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just my taste, and I say like, you never see me bitch or moan about anybody else's taste, no matter how kind of gets in there sometimes.
It's like it's like the same as just going like, I like pizza, and someone being like, well, no.
Yeah, like there's this one. No, I shouldn't really talk about it because it's just too graphic for my own liking. Let's just say it fucking kind of scarred me. Not gonna lie. It's about shotas and AK girls, but what they were doing with these poor little guys is just.
Is it like
something
Neverland?
No. Maybe I should show you a picture, but I don't want to scar you either. Are you willing to see it?
I've seen Happy Sugar Life, and I've seen some terrible. Oh, right, the mask.
Here, let me look for it real fast. Off, then just.
Ah, the mask. You forgot the mask. If anyone picks that
Not the
up, you're
mask.
in the metal. Ark, do you
Here,
know
let me-
what was that reference?
What?
Oh, the mask. You forgot the mask.
Mask. Shit. What's it from? I don't remember. Hold up. What is it from? I don't remember.
The Incredibles.
Oh, that's right. Been a while though. Shit. I didn't even watch the second one though.
I did. It was just okay. It was definitely, if there's one thing you should at least see clips of, is how much like the graphics improved.
Yeah, it's insane.
Which is weird saying that it's a movie, but it's really like, oh my god, these are the same characters, but they look so shiny now.
They do though. And like the love interest for the what's her face, the invisible girl, looks way fucking better than his original form.
Oh, dude, have you seen Toy Story and
Dude, Toy Story though.
The glow up from Toy Story human characters to then
Toy Story 4 especially when they
Riley?
showed Andy again. Andy.
And well, yeah, Andy, but I think there was like a little girl as well, like a little baby girl. And going from that to Riley from Inside Out, it's just like, oh my god.
It's insane, isn't it?
All right, I don't have fish.
Okay, so you gotta look for like a pond around here. Leave it. Leave it.
All right, Deku Scrub or Deku, I only have one of them.
You need what do you need? Deco sticks?
No, the Deku nuts.
Them nuts?
I am doing fine. I've been trying to convince my sister to play Skyward Sword, but she refused because she's a bitch.
I mean, she is 10.
She's still a bitch.
Okay, Cody, I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not gonna look for it because I just don't want to be looking for it.
Yeah, that's a good reason.
Let's just say it just involves hanging. That's all I'm gonna say.
Horror games as well, it's been pretty... Oh, right, this is a Deku part. I've seen, like, horror, I've seen a lot of definitely, like, weird shit. I mean, there's Amori.
Amori, but, like, it's supposed to be... Like, I avoid horror in hentai for a reason.
Yeah, it's usually not something that is normally in, You just want water? Wait. Okay, hang on.
I think he wants hot spring water. Actually, you can talk to him again. Oh, actually, freshly fresh.
Felly! Hi, Felly. How are you doing?
Hey, Felly.
Yeah, leave me H2O. It's just water.
Okay, so water. Just water he wants then. What does he want?
How's it going? We're doing fine. Watched... Oops. I didn't get to read that. I've been watching Haruhi Suzumiya again, an old anime I really love. It's my favorite anime and the thing that got me into anime. Played a little bit of Skyward Sword, the original Wii version. And overall just doing some work like... I'm finally doing the commission again of someone wanting to have me do like video game frames of characters and their infinite motions, and working on sprites for Chair's game, Chair Do Tables games.
Hell yeah, dude.
And as we say that, Chair sent me a probably cropped hentai that's wholesome. Deliciously fresh. Alright, that's the fish.
Oh, the more you talk about Shad, the more I just want to talk to him, and the more I just want to join his goddamn server just to have like a chance to talk to this dude.
I mean, it's just, the link's probably there somewhere. Can I actually just invite you?
I don't know. Can you?
I think his DMs are open on Twitter. You can go and like watch his streams or like DM him, be like, hey, I'm a friend of Cody, so I'm gonna join your server, and you'll probably join in.
I don't think I'm even following him on Twitter though.
Oh my god. And Kachito drew like very cursed art of Aya's sister, or of Chair's sister Aya, so I'm just gonna... I guess I can't do anything about that.
What, in the server?
Yeah, in the server. I don't think he posted in the I don't think he put... Right, that happens. I don't think he posted in my server, but he definitely posted in Chair's server. Good job on the manic chair draw. Oh yeah, the manic emotion. I've been wanting to draw like I remember how I did the Omori animation stuff for everyone, for a lot of people.
Yes.
I wanted to also do like some emotions for certain ones, but I was kind of already tired of it doing that back then, and now I was just like, oh, just doodle one. Oh, okay. I have to wait for it to cool.
I think there might be a zombie around here who wants it fresh though.
We'll get to that one later because I don't think we reached it yet. I think it's all the way back here.
Yeah.
Watch this.
You dying? Yeah, that's not something special.
Damn.
So wait, what is his Twitter handle again?
Chirgy tables. That's just that.
I don't know. Wouldn't it be kind of weird just me going to his DMs asking him if he allows me to be in his Twitter in his Discord server?
Ark, let me tell you a story.
Yes.
We knew each other before for a while. Like we DM'd each other, but we only knew each other because I drew fan art. One, I drew fan art, and second, like I reposted a picture of the game saying that I loved it to him.
Yeah.
And well, the thing is that I really wanted to work on the game and actually like help out for a bit because I heard that that kind of stuff was happening, like maybe draw artwork and stuff. And I also really wanted to get into coding, so I sent him an email, a very like a very, you could say, what's the word? Professionally written email, because on his website it clearly states that any business related stuff you just go to this email. So I did that.
All right.
After a few minutes of sending an email that I was super like scared about, he just DMs me later in Twitter and just goes, "You knew you could have just asked me here, right?" I died of embarrassment. The worst part is that Paul called that out. When I told that I sent that email to Paul would be like, "You could have just told him in DMs, right?" And I'm just like, no, it has to be on email. That's what the website said.
Okay, never mind. I forgot that he's in Data server, so I just found him there.
Okay, yeah, that also works too.
So what? Ask him like, "Oh, hey, I'm friends with Cody. Member? You member? Can I join your server?"
Yeah, that works. There we go. That's 10. Really, Kuchito? God. But yeah, that's how I got invited. That's how I got into the server, and I'm still so embarrassed because of that.
Alright, I asked him. Let's see what his response is. He never responds back.
He probably is at work right now. I don't know his schedule completely, but usually like I'm safe to just wait around after 6.
I see. Well, right now like he has like that red non-notification thing, so just gotta wait for that, I guess.
Dude, he doesn't check in notifications. I mean, for this one, he might eventually get into it when he has the time, but. I remember seeing a picture, like he took a screenshot of his Discord. You know what his notification was for DMs?
What?
999 plus.
Chinga tu madre.
He doesn't check DMs for some reason. And I remember making fun of him in the Head in Time stream race. I'm like, oh, you could just ignore the phone and everything. And she's like, no, I have to call the phone, and I make fun of him, being like, well, you certainly don't check your DMs often in Discord.
Ooh. Got him.
Get him. Let's light this up. That does nothing. Good job, me.
Okay, why the fuck did you...
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm like another server. This motherfucker posted like Link and Mario just kissing, like the most terrible looking 3D models ever. And it says, "Who pinged me?"
Man, memes like that, they're just... Some people are just weird like that. It's like ironically funny to them to be like, yes, this thing exists. It's great. Okay, I think that's also enough bombs because the guy also wanted bombs. Yeah, or was it? I think it was 30.
20.
Oh no, it's just 10. Never mind, we're good.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So how far are you on your the little project of yours you did yesterday?
The racing hentai dungeon?
No, that too, but yeah, the Cherji shit.
Say it again.
Cherji's like stuff.
Game?
Like,
Oh,
you know,
his project.
yeah.
Hazuki, it's going well. I have a week deadline to do this because of a demo that's gonna be released for something.
No.
What did you say? What?
You know what the motherfucker sent me?
What?
Okay, here's a pic of my butt.
Yep, that's shit.
I'm kind of like concerned of clicking this link now.
Do you regret it?
Oh, I'll join.
Let's get this fairy and a couple of others. We'll get an extra one just for the road. But yeah, that's Majora, right? What was I saying again?
You were saying something.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Doc. That helps a lot.
I'm sorry, I was more focused on the audio thing. I think. No, he didn't even send me like a link to it though.
So didn't send you a link? Yeah, I'll send you a link eventually. Where's the bug? Oh, here it is. No, don't release the fairy! Oh, did you open up the stream? I heard my own voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna send me a link. He just sent me like a PNG link to a noise.
Get used to that. That shows behavior.
So I should not expect him to give me a link then.
No, he should. No, he will. Kachito asked and he got invited to the server, so.
Oh, okay.
Pops into existence. And it was just nothing. Which one's... Oh, that's the fairy fountain. We're not done. Yeah, this is just a halfway point.
You know what? I'll fight fire with fire. Here's a pic of my boobs.
Oh, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't like boobs, right?
I know. I sent him a. It's a safer work. It's safer work, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Let's just catch an extra fish.
It's a drawing of my OC, but done by Hoops.
Ah, the Hoops one.
Yep.
Damn, I wish that one was revealing.
I really do too, but like you know how Hoops is, man. There's just like so many artists out there you just want to see them actually draw legit like freaking lewd shit.
Me too, but they don't want to, and it sucks.
They do want to, but it's worse when they do like risque shit or like teasing shit. That's the worst part.
Do you know what I have a grudge against?
Who?
KU, the animator.
Who?
There's an animator on Twitter that's a freelance animator and like working on animation like in Sword Art Online. Oh, the new one at least. And damn. And they have a character that has huge boobs, but they never have her show it. And
is it like the goddess chick where she's like always naked?
No. It's just a regular girl with huge boobs that's pink haired and everything. And it's always teasing, and KU said on Tweet even that she enjoys tweeting more. She enjoys more teasing than actually showing things.
Oh my god. Bro, like I don't know why I have such a grudge against like teasing and shit. But maybe because I grew up with teasing, like that kind of teasing from media for most of my life. Because I didn't really get to watch like to see actual shit until like I was like way older. But I always saw like the teasing shit. Maybe that's why I have a grudge against it.
Yeah. There we go. We got rid of the hot spring one.
Agua caliente.
Oh, this is the cow.
Oh man, it's a little cow.
I hate this room so much. So, I, as a kid, and the first time playing it, because I don't think even Sherry Connery does this.
What?
How to get milk from cows.
Oh yeah, you just play them. You play the song.
Yeah, you just play. I thought it was like Song of Healing or some other song. No, you play.
Hey, put on the song.
You play upon a song. I never knew this. So
Really?
every time I had to get this milk from cows, I had to get it somewhere. I got the milk somewhere else.
Damn.
Also, I hate that the cow makes that noise from the other girls.
It makes the freaking. I don't like that shit either. It's weird, man. It might as well just turned into a cowgirl.
You start milking.
No, but I mean,
you just start milking the cow, and all of a sudden it turns into a girl, and you're just milking her breast. And it's like, huh, this is awkward.
Awkward, but kind of hot. I mean, she consented to it, so why not?
True.
What was I saying though? Well, if you played this is where you get the big Poe. If you actually played Link to the Ocarina of Time first, you would have known that.
Did Ocarina of Time teach me that as well?
Yeah.
When
you talk to when you get the song from Romani. Yeah, when you get the song from Romani, she says, "Oh man, the cows love this song too," and blah blah blah.
Oh, okay. So that's when you learn it. And this game, yeah, I don't think this game tells you. So yeah, that probably also told me like I didn't know that song did that.
Still remember me of that time of the let's play of the freaking stream where you went up the hill, you only saw the cow and you thought only the cow was up that mountain, and they told you, "Where the fuck you going, Cody? You still need to go up the mountain." And you kind of got mad at me, like, "What? There's still more up there?" He's like, "Yes, there's more up there."
Oh, the one where like it's like, "Are we done with the mountain yet?"
Yes, you got so mad.
I didn't really get mad, but it was more like a fun. It was more of a funny thing of just being like, "I'm tired of this goddamn mountain."
No, the only time you actually get legit mad is when Navi told you about the.
The only time I'll get mad is if it's a video game character. No, so
yeah, Sheriff's not responding back. I think he didn't like the picture.
If it doesn't give you an invite, I will.
All right. Also, Cody, you could actually kill those eyed guys just by shooting them in the eye.
But also no. It's much faster just walking past them.
Just saying.
Well, good. Tell me something else. Tell me another fun fact.
Fun fact. Cody's not as good at this game as he thinks.
That's not a fun fact. That's a sad fact.
Oh, bro, like man, I was watching this one thing called Sad Cringe, and there was just a lot of things that was just like there's cringe and there's sad shit, and then there's sad cringe. It's like
Yeah.
holy shit.
Also, what I was thinking about the mask again. I was just like, I know the giant mask. I know the moon mask.
Couples mask.
What were the others? I forgot the other three.
Well, I'm trying to think here. Oh yeah, the kitsune mask.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Then the all night mask, which reminds you need to save the grandma from Saikon.
Yes, you're right. And then the other one was.
Let's see, nightmare. I mean, all night mask. Kitsune. couples, and hold up, I'm trying to remember here.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember too. I have that one. I have this one.
And the Ben Drown mask. There you go.
Yeah, yes, the famous one. The
I'm trying
DLC
to-
they added to the game.
The Kitsune, All Night, couples.
Well, what quest haven't we done that includes a mask?
Oh yeah, and the mailman's hat.
Oh god, that's side quest. Oh boy.
Yep.
The
We
fact
had
that
to do it twice.
I don't want to do it twice. I'm gonna skip that bottle. That's a bottle I skip.
Nope, you're gonna have to get it.
I'm not gonna get it. You can't force me.
Nope.
Ah, goddammit, I knew
Oh,
it.
I will, because that, you know what? I'll make you do that for the perfect road run. That way you don't have to do it 3 times.
God damn it.
You're gonna have to do the perfect road run, man. I'm committed to this.
That's scary.
It's scary, but you're gonna have to do it at least once as a Majora's Mask player. We all did it.
Paul sending me rice and boobs, and he was like, "Do you like the booby?" I'm like, "I love the booby."
Tell him to send me that stuff too.
Send it to Arc 2. There we go.
Thank you.
What?
Here's mine. He said. He sent me his avatars. Like it's just a regular. It's like nothing. It's just her in the clothes, which is just a chest.
You should see the cropped hentai he has of his character. He does have it.
Oh my god, I could only imagine.
Give me a bottle. Give me a bottle. Give me a bottle.
You got a bottle of water?
I am in top 10 seconds before death. There you go.
Is this okay, mommy?
Get my money back for sure. Alright, so there was another path down here. That I think is just a dead end. Small creepy? Yes.
Damn, poor Raisin. Like this, like poor Raisin. She's always like using the butt of everybody's joke and shit.
Raisin?
Yeah, Raisin.
Well, she's just a dumb bunny. Only good for sex appeal.
That was from something. It was from like a doujin or some shit.
It is.
But
It's the members of Entei. I forgot
yeah,
what
yeah.
it's
And she said something like, "Oh man, all I'm useful for is just being
because they're all drunk. They're all having a party and they're all
Yes.
drunk. So all the characters
And
are just going wild.
people took that to heart.
Because it's true. Fucking think it's not true. I tell this to Paul all the time. He refuses to believe the truth, but it is true. Alright, I want to do something.
What you gonna do? Gonna play Wii bowling?
Yeah.
Strike.
Nice. It's so weird going back to watching something like Haruhi Suzumiya, because something about that anime just gives me so much nostalgia, even though I wasn't even born and like I wasn't there, you know. I was too young to know anime, I was too young to know all that kind of stuff. I was late to the party, but it still gave me the slight picture of a feeling of I was there, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you already made it.
Hey. I
Nice.
still hate it though.
I mean, you did it pretty fast though. Not gonna lie, you did it way faster than Chugga ever did.
Which is funny, considering he was a Let's Play. Oh no, that was before he was like really good at Let's Playing.
No, I think that was like around the time where he like was good though.
Well,
At least starting to get good, anyways.
mind you, he has a practice one. He like, oh, I don't know, you don't know his
And
methods
then I
right
remember
now.
then I remember that he was saying he wanted to skip the whole thing, not record that part, but John
Yeah,
told him something to do it.
That around that era, it was really like the light motives of Let's Playing, where you'd skip some parts, you'd save them for live streaming. You didn't really collect. He didn't consider like walkthroughs. Nowadays, it's more of walkthroughs.
I see.
Well,
he's still-
back
he's
then it
still-
was just
he's-
like, I'm just gonna play a game and you guys are gonna enjoy it.
And he's still chugging.
Still chugging. Have you seen the Paper Mart 1000 Year Door 100 Pit of Trials stream?
His let's play, his stream let's play.
The streamlets, but yeah, he has there's a 2-part stream out there on YouTube, and it's kind of funny to see because it's like you don't normally, you barely see Shere Conroy streaming, but
Yeah.
seeing like doing the 100 Pit of Trials in that way, like not even in the actual playlist or anything, he didn't save it. It was like a
It's I don't think I've seen it, but it's strange.
That's just what that thing's times like that were.
Back to from into the well and out of the well.
Ancient Castle of Icona. I love the music here. It definitely feels like something ancient has been awakening. Kind of what you were gonna say.
This man is sending me nothing but for freaking memes now.
What?
This man's done sending me nothing but memes now. Okay, he erased it. Chair.
Oh, he deleted it? Oh my god.
Yeah, it wasn't even that bad of a meme. It's just like something about like only Chads have E, and it's just like a Mega Man just getting like a chain whip.
There you are.
There he is. He finally sent me the fucking link.
You got killed by a guy wearing
wait.
bunny hood. How do you feel?
Wait,
Damn
is-
it.
Wait, so is it Futo's function?
Futo's function?
Yeah, faction.
Yuto's Fectu. Yeah, that one it is.
That's absolutely. I thought it was called name dimension.
They're memers. They change the name every so often.
Oh, okay.
For a while, it was called like Basil something. It was related to Basil. Hi, Deba. Did I told you? Did I
Hey,
told
hey,
you that like Cher really loved Basil for some reason?
Really? Why?
I have no idea. I assumed he would get into Sweetheart or Aubrey. No, it's Basil, and someone's calling my phone. I'll be right back. God damn it.
Go ahead. I'm gonna watch this one video about the rules, I guess.
Sure.
Was a man named Gold Roger who was king of the pirates.
I have returned.
Hello, back. I'm Mark Loose.
What are you watching?
The rules.
Oh god, that's right. They have a video about it. Oh, fucking god. I forget how young you are.
Do I really have to watch the entire thing or no?
No,
Okay,
just don't be a dick. That's basically the rule.
good. Okay. Why is it the fucking One Piece one NPC?
Oh right, he really loves the One Piece thing.
Okay, so how do I like? Do I have to give myself a role here or?
There should be like an emote reaction you have to do, and the bot gives you a
Oh.
role.
Okay.
Like it should, you know how some servers would be like, react if you read the rules and stuff.
Oh yeah, the like you pick the reaction.
Mhm.
I think. Okay, so I read it. Let's see. Go crazy. Blah blah blah. Don't. That's the. Also know blah blah blah. That's the.
Blah, 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 blah. Having fun reading?
Sure.
Get in, get in, get in!
Yeah, that was close. Uh-oh.
Oh god, that almost fell.
Damn, you almost got fucked.
Look at the panel. Look, it's glowing, but you know, it's a red checkpoint panel. It's not gonna hurt you, right?
Yeah, about that.
I just find that so hilarious. It's like, I'm just gonna step on this glowing red tile. It should be fine, right? And just immediately trips and dies.
I see. So if once I get myself a role, like all the other things should open up for me, or like how does this work?
It probably should. It's been a while. I forget how it's set up.
Like I don't know what to do here. Like I
Does it say
I read the
anything
rules.
like in their channel or something?
I mean, it's just read me and just show me your moves and shit.
Then you're in, right? Can you, is
I
there?
guess, but I'm not a. But I know there's more to the, there's more channels that are not. I don't have access yet.
How do they look like?
I mean, I can't see them right now. That's the problem. But
Let me see.
I'm not confused right now.
Yeah, I don't remember that well. It doesn't say anything like that, so yeah.
I guess I'll just say hello. I guess.
Yeah, just say hello. I don't. Wait, how many channels do you see?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And what are they called?
But check your ping shares, events. This is
Yeah, those are all the channels.
That's it.
Yep.
Oh. Really?
Yep.
The way you're talking about it sounds like there was more to it.
Since I'm in development, there are development channels, but you know, you're not access to those because you're not a developer.
Okay.
Unless you did. Unless you wanted to develop and suffer with us.
No, I'm good. The toilet. Didn't you say there was like a not safe for work channel?
No, there isn't.
Oh, okay, I was about to use. Hey, Cachito.
Yeah, now you're meeting the friends, the people.
Indeed.
You're one of us now.
Isn't Cachito like Cachito's here right now, right? So
yes, he's in the server.
No, he's here right now, like in this stream.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, he is in the stream. He's watching.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. I am in.
Don't fall off. I hate this room a lot. Not because it's a bad designed room, but if you fall down, the room is reset.
Yep. Every single time. What about you, Cody? Is there?
What? You cut off at the last second.
Any...
Dark? I think its computer is
Can you hear
acting. I can hear you now.
Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, sorry about that.
We know your laptop.
like-
You'll get a better one soon.
So like I said, Cody, is there any boobs you want to talk about?
Any boobs?
Any boobs you want to talk about? Yeah.
There was there's a couple I want to draw soon of some characters and their big boobas. I don't know when. They're for one, I want to draw my character, like to have her like and like reveal cup size and everything. Also, I forget the bow and arrow does not get affected by the curse. I'm an idiot. But aside from that, from other characters, I haven't really seen that many. Paul did send me a character of a game I didn't know. That, god damn it, fucking curse. That has like really huge boobas, and like there's a picture of her like having it out and her comparing it to like pudding.
Okay.
Well, I hear laughter in that tone. Why? You think it's funny?
Maybe.
Hang on. If I jump
Okay,
off,
so
hang on. If I jump off here and blow that up, am I unable to come back up here?
no, you should be able to come back up here.
If I jump off this, well, if I go down there.
Yes, if you go down there, it's the same area pretty much.
Right.
But look, there's a paper airplane right there.
Where?
On that pillar right there. On the pillar.
Oh. I never
People are
noticed
confused
that.
why it's there though.
I never noticed that. Maybe it's just some Easter egg from a developer.
Maybe.
How do I get in there?
Don't forget to get the heart piece.
But yeah, what I'm trying to find out is how do I get through there so I can put the bomb in, and then
You
continue
go all the way
on.
around.
Huh?
You go all the way around. Let's see. Hold up.
Yeah, this is all the way around.
Strange. Okay, okay, Kachito. I went through magic user, so what am I? Go off magic channel. Just full of a lot of weird stuff there, I guess. I guess that's the meme. I guess that's the meme channel.
No, meme channel is just kind of general. The server is not regular. It's very compact, so it's just show your work, events, and general, and then that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I thought you were gonna roll off.
You might have to go through the other. Yeah, that's like. You might have to go through the other side, I think, but I'm not sure.
That was a button. That was a switch. Oh, I can't get back. Damn it, this is what I was trying to avoid. Get away. Yeah.
It's a stupid way.
Oh well, I'm gonna have to walk all the way back and do those puzzles again.
Yay, puzzles!
Ow!
Yay!
So I wanted to see if I could get up there, like, put the light there, so that way it's a shortcut to get back up instead of having to go through all the puzzles again. Oh shit.
Let's see. If you use a fire up, we should be able to.
If I use a what?
Yeah, you need to use the fire also to open up the eye.
And that will do what?
It'll open up. It'll open up a way for you.
But that would have. What? Hang on.
See?
But there's no light.
True. I think there was a switch up there, but you needed to push. But
I needed to blow up the hole. That's what would have brought in light. So I was thinking I should activate that switch first and then try to get for that heart piece. Otherwise, I'd be redoing the puzzles again. And
Yep.
I did exactly that.
and there's another switch right there too.
That I think that's not going to open the light, but that's going to open something. Forgot what though.
Never mind.
Oh, they're both closed. What?
Oh, because you already opened the gates and all that.
Alright. Yeah, it is closed again, so I do have to redo this puzzle, which is the thing that kind of sucks about this place. I don't know how I saved that.
But you did though.
Alright, let's see, more booby talk. Do you think there should be like some good device out there somewhere that like actually gives girls the support to have big breasts?
What do you mean, like a back supporter or some shit?
Something like that, because you know you hear all the time of being complaining about your boobs and everything because it's like, oh,
Yeah,
it's so
yeah,
heavy, and even Paul was saying that apparently a bra ruins like your muscles to the point like so you can't really what was it he said?
Well, what I've been hearing is that chicks with bigger boobs are actually developing stronger backs now.
Wow, that is some lag. Why
Yeah,
is
that's
this
some
lag?
lag there.
There it is. Okay.
It's lag. But what I'm hearing is like chicks with bigger boobs are actually developing super strong backs now. Like if you look at the woman with the world's largest natural pair of breasts, she said that her back is like her back grew like super strong to hold them up now.
Well, yeah, but okay, yeah. This,
You see, it seems like it's more.
Does she wear a bra, like, or is it just she just goes without one to develop those muscles?
She wears one, but what it seems like is like genetically, chicks with bigger boobs are genetically with stronger backs now.
Okay, so what if there's bigger boob girls that don't have that genetics to have stronger backs? Not only do they have to worry about having a genetically strong big boobs, they also have to worry about having genetically strong backs. So how would they get
someone should be able to create something like that. Someone should be able to create like a back muscle thing.
Would be nice.
Really
I do understand getting rid of your boobs for cancer's sake, but it's also sad to hear of boobs getting rid of just because your back hurts. Because it's like, muscle should be developed enough so that wouldn't happen.
I mean, it's proven with the woman with the world's largest natural breasts.
Well, but not all of them girls, because girls still complain about their boobs.
True.
So it's clear it's not all of them, and there's definitely like
it's not all of them. It's not all of them. It's not all of them, but it's just overwhelmingly it just I don't know. It's just like. Did you push the switch over there?
No.
No?
Nope.
Yeah, you need to push that switch right there.
Yes, I know. There we go.
I don't know, but if women were complaining about it, but they still want the big boobs, then maybe somebody should develop a mechanism that goes on their like an exoskeleton.
An exoskeleton for breasts.
You know, for the back, like an back skeleton.
That would be nice to put in the history. The first exoskeleton was for women and their boobs.
Because truthfully speaking, there's a lot like it's in our gene pool now. Women there's a lot more genetically more. It's in our gene pool now. Women are gonna be going in the future. There's gonna be a lot more women with large breasts now.
There's gonna be girls with large breasts now more often.
Yeah, more often now. Genetically, yeah. Because that's what we've been breeding for all this time.
Bigger boobs. Oh wow, that was some launch power.
And now it's more in our genes now. So it would make sense that somebody would make like an exoskeleton.
Is there actually is this an article that has like the genetics showing of boob sizes growing?
Not really, but it's shown. But it's in Japan. It's shown that women are being born with more larger breasts now over there in Japan when they're a lot more petite over there. There's actually been a study for that.
Oh, so the genetics are growing.
Yes.
Well, you know, Japan do love their boobs.
Indeed.
There you go. Get the hell out of here. And we all, for those who've seen Shira Carnival, we all know this.
Moscow, I don't know the freaking words.
Which is... get out of here. I have the light shining on you, bitch. Yeah, this guy right here. Amazing.
Moscow, I don't know the freaking words.
I don't know the freaking words.
I don't know the freaking words.
God, I can't shine up from here.
Man, the very first thing I do in freaking server is like I bring Big Booba, and I post like Big Booba and Letty giving hugs.
It's basically like your entire style of life.
Indeed, who doesn't want to get hugged by Big Booba, especially by Big Letty Booba? So back on the topic about the exoskeleton, that would be like it would make a lot of sense now. Don't you think?
It does. It'd be expensive, but it does.
I mean, how technology is nowadays, it probably will be expensive at first, but you know how it is. Like, later it'll become
it's
cheaper.
expensive to even have glasses to help the colorblind people.
Yeah, but that came out like what? A few years ago now? Like only barely 2 years ago now?
Now you already expect like a $50% discount.
I mean, I expected it within 2 years, 2 or 3 years.
What's next? Next, you're gonna suspect Nintendo's gonna start discounting their products?
That would be nice.
I like how you can actually also hear the sound playing of him spawning. Like the phantoms don't play the sound, but only the real
But he
ones.
does.
Yeah, dropping.
And what was like that? Like the 4th time that we fought this Gib though, as a boss.
And he was never remembered again, as he should.
And but you say that, but there's like still one more of him in Stone Tower Temple.
Oh, fuck. Was there? I don't remember. The guy's a blur. I forgot how many times he's in the game, honestly.
Ah shit, we forgot about the powder keg.
Bitch. I will
Damn.
cut you. Like a hot knife through butter. 1,000-degree knife.
Oh really? Eh.
So back on the topic of boobs.
Eh. Back on the topic of boobs. Yes.
So, you know what?
Actually, yeah. Back on the topic of boobs, about news in general. Oh hey guys! Is it, I did. Oh shit!
I knew you were gonna. As soon as you started speaking, I knew what bit you were doing, and I wanted to follow.
Speaking of the news, like you know that animation, you know that animation, right? That I commissioned.
Oh yes, I did. I remember seeing it. In its voice too, amazingly.
Yes, his voice. I think I said this already.
Yes. I knew it was an animation. I didn't know it was voiced.
Yeah, it's voiced, man, and that's what made it more just
horny.
Indeed. So right now it's at 3,000. It's at 3,500, 600 likes.
You're being well known for your commissions.
Bro, it's kind of scary because I got like 20 people following me now. It's kind of scary.
My servants have fallen namelessly before the light that guides you. However, the darkness in which my servants live is, after all, fleeting. You shall see it with your own eyes. Just what kind of thing true darkness really is.
And these are the only cell phones in the entire game.
So I have the mask on right now.
You need to talk to the dude with your mask.
There, okay, walking forward.
Yep.
Oh, Kita, isn't that Captain Kita?
Yeah.
But you're so...
But you're so...
tiny! I was nearly fooled by what you have done.
Now you might as well put on the birdie mask now.
Oh god. So, and my yeah. Aside from the bunny hood being my favorite, the Berman mask is also my favorite because you can do this.
Yep. You look at each other for a bit. Hey, one of my favorite things to do is if you walk up to the king skeleton.
Does he do it too?
No,
it's only when. Oh god, he kicks me!
He just fucking kicks you far.
I forgot. I didn't know that happened actually.
And you can pretty much attack him during this state too.
Why would I do that?
Swing your sword when you're
I
doing
don't
that.
wanna do it. I don't do it. Fuck you.
Huh?
I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
Okay.
Yeah, remember to shoot out the curtains.
I was about to think about it.
But I thought about it faster, so I'm smarter now.
200 IQ plays. Bannon. I like that effect.
That looks cool.
Another one in here. This is just typical Zelda stuff.
Yeah.
Can I stand with Skyward Sword now? No, you may not.
Yes, you can stand it all you want.
No! Skyward Sword is great.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
All of you want.
No!
All
side
of you want. Do it!
What side are you on? Ark! What side are you on? You love Skyward Sword.
The winning side.
The winning side is being with Skyward Sword.
I don't know, I'm just messing.
Skyward Sword took the kids. Come on, dance with me.
Skyward Sword took the kids.
You're
not gonna do that. Okay, this I have no idea how to counter. I tried shooting him. I tried like just dodging, but he like I never know how to beat him in the state.
Ow. You guys are just supposed to avoid.
I guess.
Yeah, Skyward Sword is one of the best Zelda games, honestly.
Debatable.
Bitch, you wanna fight me on this, Art?
I will fight you on this.
Alright, fight me on this. Why do you think it's not the best Zelda game?
Okay, a few things. It's one of the most linear Zelda games out there.
Okay, but a counter argument,
Yes.
counterpoint,
Yes.
the linear design makes it so that even the overworld is like a dungeon, so there's always action that's compact everywhere.
Yes, but then again, the overworld is so. It's just so like the fact that you have to go back to the same locations more than once.
Okay, but there
It's
are
not- sometimes
shortcuts.
it-
There are shortcuts. That
Yes,
you can
shortcuts.
use.
Yes, but why go back to the same location with little to no differences, especially in the Elden province?
The volcano.
Yes, the volcano province.
There is change on.
Yes,
the,
only a little bit, only a tiny bit, only like a temple, and maybe seeing the fire dragon. That's it.
The difference there is that like you're going across the same lands, but it's changed. So like there's either enemies or it's a camp you have to try to sneak around in. It's the same.
It's still going back to the same location.
Okay,
with only slight
but
differences.
it's taking your memory of the layout, and it's like, okay, you remember this place. Now here's a challenge with it. If it was open world, it's impossible to do that open world because the developers have to keep changing the entire area instead of just one focused narrow pathway to change it up a bit.
And look, it has one of the better stories in there, but sometimes the story it feels like the story drags on for a little longer than it should.
The story?
Yes.
Okay, but the story drags on a lot in like other Zelda games, and not as much because the story is kind of non-existent, but in Skyward Sword, they put more focus on the story to get you the character Zelda and Link.
Yes,
and
but the problem is that it drags on more than it should, though.
It should it kind of doesn't because it does just enough compared to other things like Xenoblade Chronicles and stuff. In terms of story, while still making it feel
No,
important.
you cannot
like Zelda.
compare Xenoblade Chronicles to this story. That's just unfair.
But you want to talk about dragging on? Xenoblade Chronicles is a JRPG with much a lot of story.
But it adds stuff in the story that make it worth continuing the story.
So does Skyward Sword.
It just drags on.
It drags on.
No,
it doesn't drag on. There's just
Where?
key points of fee and everything with Link's change in courage that actually makes the character more important.
But we don't really see the change in fee until like almost at the end of the game.
We see the change to fee as you go across the game with how
Only
sarcastic
the
she...
slightest a bit. Only the slightest a bit. The major change doesn't happen until the end.
She changes her dialogue to... I mean,
It
she's not
doesn't
supposed to
change
be
until the
emotional.
end. It really doesn't change until the end, so you can't really put that in.
Okay, what about Link's character or the other side characters like Groose?
Bruce, yeah, it's a good
Impa.
guy. But he doesn't show up more as often as he should.
Because you're off adventuring to other places, just like any other, just like Saria and the God of
Link,
Time.
what can I say about Link? Link is just another representation of a boring plank of wood.
Link
Like
is?
and almost yes.
Link has more character in Skyward Sword than
Yes,
Ocarina
but does
of
the man
Time.
never talk? Does he ever like he never really puts his opinion that much either. We only see him go grunt and stuff. We only see him like maybe show some
every
face.
other use of the game.
Yes, but that's the problem. That's the problem. This is supposed to be more of a story orientated, but they still made him into
more
a
of a
plank of wood.
story-oriented Zelda game.
But that's the problem. They made it story orientated, but they still made him a plank of fucking wood, which
No, they
doesn't work
didn't.
for a story.
He's goofy. He's a bit of a
he's
goof.
goofy, but he does
His
not have any
animation stuff and how he
his
reacts
animation-
to
yes,
stuff.
that does help, but it does not show like any urgency in his part. Like it doesn't like okay. What I mean is like it doesn't show like him speak. He doesn't really speak in his mind that much.
You want a game that doesn't have a main character speak with his mind? Iconoclast with Robin. That game did not show me Robin's personality at all, but Skyward Sword did.
Wait, what do you mean? Who?
Robin in Iconoclast, I barely could tell what she's thinking. The final area of Iconoclast is her regret. It's supposed to be her regret and fears of the other characters, but that gave no hint to me when I played it because she never spoke or had much animation to react of the other characters. Or some time alone to think about it. She also is a silent protagonist. But Link in Skyward Sword has just enough animation and facial expression to give me the knowledge that he does care and has reaction to the things around him.
It doesn't really work that well though because it's just he's still a silent protagonist.
It still
in a story in a game that's made about story.
It does work because I did care about the story.
It doesn't work as well. Look, even Ben Drowner agrees with me.
My fucking god.
It just doesn't work that well, and then the fact that you have to go back to these locations again, it's just, and for like with little to no differences, and then don't get me started with the fucking water dragon.
What's wrong with the water dragon?
Oh, don't you dare bring up the water dragon in good light.
What's bad about the water dragon?
He's a bitch.
Well, that's his personality, but I don't remember a quest being a bitch just like it.
Yes, because she made you. Because even though she recognized you as a hero, seeing the goddamn master sword in the back of your head, she's like, "Oh, I could just make you do some little side quests and shit over here, just for shits and giggles."
This game and so many other Zelda games do the exact same thing.
Yes,
with other
but
characters.
the problem is,
Mario
it's
and
a story.
Luigi
No,
does it too.
No, let's go back. No, before that. The problem is because it's a story orientated. Unlike where there's more focus on story. And
they wanted Bowser's Inside Story, and you know what else? And they do it there too. There's a boss you have to fight because they just don't believe Mario and Luigi as the heroes, even though they're Mario and Luigi. It's the same thing.
What boss?
It's the first Cure Charm. It's the warm one that turns into a butterfly.
Dragon?
No, not in Skyward Sword.
No, the boss in Mario Party in the Mario game.
Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. There's like Star Cures. You remember?
Yes,
okay.
But that's the very first boss, right? That's the very first boss, right?
No, it's the you fight her again. But she like turns into a magical girl halfway in.
Is she a bitch though?
Yeah, because she acknowledges Mario and Luigi as the hero, but then says later that she just wanted to test you.
And she's a bitch, and that makes her a bad character.
That she's not a bad character. It's funny still.
Is it funny when the water dragon did it though?
Yes, because I got to see Fee's dialogue and the robot reacting to them. It was hilarious. It's like, yeah, you're the hero, but I need to get this water because I was injured. And she's like, sure, fine, I'm the hero. I have to do this.
No, that first time I could probably let go. I'm talking about the second time where she makes you go collect the freaking tadpoles.
The tadpoles? The entire forest. That one was. I like that part though. I like collecting the music notes and swimming around in that big area. You said you wanted a world changing. How about the area flooding?
Yes, but the problem was it was a water dragon who did it out of stupidity.
It was funny just being like, yeah, I thought there were enemies, so I just flooded the entire forest. And you had to talk to them anyway, and that was the test.
She could have literally just given you that thing. She recognizes the hero, seeing that thing on the back, but she still wanted to be a bitch about it.
But that's hilarious to me. I had no problem doing it because it was still fun.
It's a problem. For me, it's a problem because you're just wasting my goddamn time, even though you know who I am.
But did you like the gameplay of doing it?
No.
You didn't like swimming around?
No, not for that long.
Not for that long. Did you?
It got tedious after a while.
It doesn't go along for that long.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Oh, it doesn't.
It does because you have to go climb up the goddamn tree. You have to go climb up the tree like a few times just to get a couple of them.
Well, a few times. You only climb it once to talk to the one Deku Scrub, or not Deku Scrub, the little thing.
No, to do that one dive and then talk to the scrub dude.
Well, yeah, but you don't climb it more than, I guess, only... But the dragon's only in, like, the base of it, so you only really climb it once.
Yes, which takes time because you still gotta go through all those sections inside the tree.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
We're playing Skyward Sword. Whatever makes Skyward Sword work for a stream, I'm playing it with you.
Look, I will play with you. And look, I like the game, but it's not. Is it one of the best Zelda games out there? I don't think so.
I think it is. I
Is
think
it
it
a
is one
terrible
of the best
Zelda
Zelda
game?
games.
Is it a terrible Zelda game or just a terrible game in general? No, I don't
There's
think
no
so. No.
terrible Zelda games, yeah. But I think
No.
Skyward Sword is one of the best.
But is it my favorite Zelda game? Far from it.
Damn.
Would I play it again? Maybe I would. Maybe if I'm given the chance.
It is hard playing it the second time because it's story orientated, but it is still fun. Like even when I replayed the game 6 damn times. I do like the game a lot.
Look,
So-
I replayed it 3 times. Not gonna lie, I replayed it 3 times. Look, but I just opened up and see. Yeah, there's a bit of a problem with the game. The story drags on a little bit too much. It doesn't. There's not a really. The water dragon is just a terrible character. The thunder dragon is a pretty cool motherfucker. I like the thunder dragon. He's a cool ass motherfucker.
But
Fire dragon, the fire dragon is barely there at all. You only talk to him once and that's it.
Oh yeah.
There's like no presence with him at all. But I would have taken the fire dragon and the thunder dragon over the bitch ass water dragon.
I said official game Sakura. God damn it. No, I do like non-linear games like Pikmin 2. I love Pikmin 2. It's one of my favorite games. I feel like it's buggy as hell, and I think I like Pikmin 3 better. But I also really love Pikmin 2 a lot.
And notice how I never brought up Fee. Notice how I never brought up Fee about that.
You only brought up the dragon and the story.
Yes, the dragon. Because at least with Fee, she's just there to help you. With the dragon, she's just there to hinder you with your
Fee is
problems,
annoying.
even though she knows. Even though she knows that you're.
It's the same case
you're a
as
freaking hero.
Navi is annoying. And I'm okay with that. I love Fee.
Yes, and that's why I don't like that. I
Fee
don't like
had
Fee.
more of a
I don't mind
personality
her.
than Navi
I
did.
do not mind Fee at all. It's the fucking water dragon. It's the worst character in the goddamn series.
There's like 15% Zelda is there at the start of the game. She appears here and there across the story. It's Zelda in the end of the day, so it's not as story orientated as Xenoblade Chronicles. Obviously, Zelda is gonna be away. You're gonna try. The entire adventure is just trying to save her, as all the other Zelda.
And look,
games.
Zelda is a freaking cinnamon bun in that game. I like Zelda in that game too. There's a lot of things I like about the game.
I
And
love.
look, yes, I do. I like how expressive Link is in that game too. But the fact that he's a silent protagonist in a story-oriented game is freaking stupid.
You want story-oriented game in the side protectors? There's Frisk and Undertale, had Kid and Had in Time.
They worked around that though.
How do they work around that?
They worked around that, like because what made me mad is like you see sections where Link talks to people, but we don't actually get to hear him speak.
Yeah, because they don't want to. It's a personalized choice to
It's
fit into
stupid
Link's
as fuck.
character.
No, that's stupid as fuck.
No,
And that brings me to Skyward Sword to Breath of the Wild for a bit. Why is he a silent character in that game?
because he's supposed to represent. Oh right, he is actually named Link in that one.
Yes, he's actually Link. His name is Link.
The original, like the entire design of naming Link your characters it's again to fit into like an RPG
Yes.
role playing thing. Like you're
But
the
he's
hero.
not. But you can't just name it to anything anymore. He's his own character. He is Link.
You don't know if they're gonna return to that in another game that isn't Breath of the Wild.
Yes, but Breath of the Wild should be an exception. They broke every other rule. Why not that one?
Okay, he's named Link in Breath of the Wild, but he has less emotional interactions with NPCs than he does in Skyward Sword.
Exactly. So why? So that one is a worse case than Skyward Sword. But why is he silent in that one?
In Breath of the Wild?
Yes. And don't give me that bullshit that's like, oh, because he's a knight and he's be steadfast. Well, why would he still keep that up after he lost his memory?
Well, he does talk. He has dialogue with other NPCs that you.
But why
that-
does he
that
not
is
actually
hilarious.
talk? And like,
Are you judging the entire Zelda series in which
no,
Link doesn't talk?
no, but not the entire Zelda series. Hell no. I'm judging more of Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild, where there's more story or like focus.
Breath of the
Or
Wild
where
is
it-
not more story focused.
No, or that I was about to say, or or he's actually his own character.
Well, Link is Link?
Yes.
Okay. That's just... If you had the choice to name Link whatever you wanted to, the game would stay the same. Nothing would have changed. The only reason they named it Link is to make voice acting work.
So that's why he's his own character.
No, they named him Link because they had voice acting in it. You couldn't change his name because they have voice acting in it.
Which makes him his own goddamn character. He's not a Link.
But he still has less
He's not
personality than Skyward Sword.
Exactly. So why the fuck is he don't let him talk? He does have personality. If you look at the Japanese version,
Because
of, like,
it's a role-playing game where the player's supposed to fit into.
No,
Link's
it's not
shoes.
a goddamn role-playing game. It's not a role-playing game. It's an action-adventure game.
Okay, but they want you to fit into the shoes of Link, so that's why you can name yourself or another name.
That is Link now. That is Link now.
Okay, wait. You want story-oriented games with the silent protagonist you can rename? Omori.
Okay. They worked around that by there's reason a really good reason for keeping him silent.
Okay, in Skyward Sword they make a really good reason for making him silent too.
What was that?
His expressions make do with what he's with what he
what
wants
was
to say.
What's the in game? What's the in game reason though?
What's the in-game?
There
reason?
isn't.
Yes,
because he actually does talk.
In game, he does talk. He does have a voice.
Yes,
for us though, he doesn't have a voice because just expressions is just enough.
No, that's just stupid.
It's
literally
it is a literal fucking a story like connection for us. He doesn't speak because it wants to put us in the shoes of Link and not making him say things that we wouldn't. Instead, it's just implied like what we think we would have said in that situation that contributes to the story.
But if it's a story, like if they're gonna make him talk anyways, why not just let him talk?
Well, just they didn't need to. If they were just if he was just gonna say a few lines.
If they're gonna let him talk either way, why does not let him talk?
Okay, if he did talk, what benefit would that have resulting with that? Like, what would the benefits be?
Actually expressing a bit about how he feels.
He already expresses how he feels with his emotional reactions to things. You see his pain in his face when Zelda's taken away.
But the problem is that they show that he can't talk. But they bitched out him letting him actually talk.
Okay, they did let him talk. He would just say the same thing we already know from his expressions.
But it would be actually nice if they actually let him talk. So why bitch out of the half?
It would be nice, but it wasn't needed. It's just there for filler stuff.
It would be nice though, and then for a story it would have been way better.
No, the story would be exactly the same because we would learn what we already know.
I don't know. Like maybe it would have been cool hearing him actually telling off Impa. Like, was I late this time? Actually saying that shit. That would have been real cool.
He does say that. We select the option to make him say that.
Real cool if he actually spoke and said that.
It's the dialogue option. It's implied he did say it.
No.
You can consider the dialogue options the text boxes he's saying.
Okay, look. Look. Skyward Sword, I will give it a pass because it's not voice acted. But in Breath of the Wild, I can't give that a pass.
Why not?
Because it's actually voice acted.
Wait, are you shitting on Breath of the Wild for not having him a silent protagonist?
Or for having him to be a silent protagonist even though everybody else is speaking.
Okay.
Am I right though?
I just like we were talking about Skyward Sword and then it's like now you're shitting on Breath of the Wild and it's just like
we were talking about both we were talking about both at that moment though.
I was bringing up Breath of the Wild to compare how Skyward Sword is.
Now here we are.
Like if you're saying like yeah why didn't they let him talk in Breath of the Wild because they have voice acting, then that just reaffirms that Skyward Sword was better with Link not talking. Because no one else talks.
At least you did at least have him have a freaking dialogue box instead of just having the little ones to saying yes, no, maybe.
What? Wait, are you so which one? Breath of the Wild or Skyward Sword?
The Skyward Sword.
Having dialogue options?
Yeah, give him like a dialogue box. Actually for him talking.
Oh. No, I don't want to. That was scary.
That was weird.
Not really, because like when Impa says like like Link, you're here or whatever. When you save Zelda, all he needs to say is just like, "Am I late?" Like, in that's all he needs to say. And Impa correctly says after, like, no, like, you know, a response to that or whatever you say after.
But the fact that but I don't know, just the fact that he can't talk, but does not let him say anything more, it gets to me.
Do you just want like an adventure game with the character that actually speaks? Because there are other games.
I want Link to speak, especially now. They better let him speak someone in Breath of the Wild 2.
I don't know if you're gonna get. I don't think you're gonna get that.
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Here's another good silent protagonist. The Knight from Hollow Knight.
I haven't played the game, so I can't tell you anything about that one.
Yeah, well, that game also has an adventure style. It's an adventure style Metroidvania where the main character is silent.
I haven't played the game, so I can't comment on that.
Yeah. We brought up more before. If you want like a Zelda-like game that has the character actually talk, there are plenty of games out there that do that. Because it's Nintendo. They're never gonna let Link talk, at least in the way we think he is.
I don't know. It was just if we're looking at Breath of the Wild, they broke every other Zelda rule, but they just can't let the man speak.
Because he just doesn't need to.
What do you mean he just doesn't need to?
Well, Skyward Sword proved that just emotions alone is just enough for.
But he doesn't show any little to no emotion in that game. You know he does.
In Skyward Sword, he does.
No, not Skyward Sword. Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
He shows way less emotion than he does in Skyward Sword.
I do have that problem too, where there's not enough cutscene, or not even cutscenes, or maybe just moments where you get to learn Link's personal life and what he feels about all this. But of course, that was never Breath of the Wild's 2 goal. It was to be more. That's weird. It was to be more orientated towards being like Zelda 1, exploring, finding things, rather than being in a story.
But they added voice acting. They added everybody else talking, but not him.
Well, yeah, because they bitches, and Link is supposed to be a silent protagonist.
Right then.
Yeah, Link.
We really agree on that. he should be able to talk in there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess to explain how he feels and everything, that would be nice. But, you know, it's Nintendo, and Zelda is just, you know, it's a silent protagonist.
Alright, but back on Skyward Sword, I guess. Like, look, I just don't like the game for. I like the game. I just don't think it's the best Zelda for me because the story kind of drags on a little too long. The characters are not like the. I mean, with Groose, like, yeah, Groose gets his moment, but it doesn't get enough moments. Link is fine. I find Link fine with his facial expressions, but at least let him talk a little bit more. Fi is fine. Like, she's fine. I'm fine with her. Maybe talks a little too much, but that's just me though. But don't hate her for it. The water dragon is an absolute utter bitch.
I love Skyward Sword, and I think it's one of the best Zelda games because one, gameplay is very involved. I like the sword mechanics.
Don't even look at. Notice I didn't even talk about the gameplay either.
The thing, yeah, I was just mostly counteracting your points. If I were to praise Skyward Sword to why it's the best Zelda game, gameplay mechanics and fighting, amazing than any other Zelda game.
I like that. I like the
items in the bazaar that you can buy from Beetle, and just the bazaar in general being like an actual reason to go to sell.
These are the points for me personally. For me, that makes it like not the best Zelda game for me.
What?
The points I just said.
Okay. But those for me are so negligent, like they're so small that I don't even consider them as a huge negative points to consider it not the best game. Like
I just feel like other games have just done it better. Like, still one of my favorites is Twilight Princess.
Oh, we'll get to Twilight Princess soon enough. We'll get to that one. I'll see. But for now, without playing Twilight Princess, I think Skyward Sword is just one of the best just because, like, there's a lot of good for it. A lot of things are just amazing for it. I forgot the song.
It's just for me, those things right there that really just brings it down for me. especially the story dragon. That's the main part for me.
Nice.
And the bitch ass water dragon.
I like how it's a character that's like only in 10% of the game that is like a big deal for you.
10% my foot, like there's an entire section about her.
Well, yeah, there's an entire section of all the other dragons.
Yes. You say that, but what about the fire dragon?
I wonder if they lost time on that one. But yeah, there's also the thunder dragon.
And then the thunder dragon was a cool motherfucker.
Okay, and then there was also fucking the other one from the sky that you learned the music from, I think, like the boss, the fly boss.
Yeah, the fire thing. Yeah, he's a chill dude too. But
yeah,
he didn't
they all
make you
have
do
their own sections.
he didn't make you do stupid shit though.
You have to fight him.
Yeah, you had to fight him, but he didn't make you do stupid shit though. The reason you had to fight him is because he didn't. That's because he didn't wreck you. Because he recognized, oh, you're the hero. I'll just make you fight me just for shits and giggles. No, you have to fight him because some freaking parasite took over him.
Oh shit! I forgot that ruins the other one. Damn, I need to put on the other mask. Either way though, like I still had fun with the water dragon though.
No, it's water section. It's a water dragon section for me. Is where or it just makes me question if I want to continue.
For me, the water dragon gave no. The best thing about the Skyward Sword for me is that never at any point I'm like, oh, this dungeon again, or oh, this part again. Every section of Skyward Sword is just like, yeah, I like this. I want to play this more.
And that's good for you, but for me, the water dragon section is what makes me stop continuing the game.
But that's just one.
I love everything else. I love everything else about it.
Here's the other thing though about it. Like, it's just one section. A lot of other games also have that one section that is always off-putting. So,
but it's just that one. But I do have it for other games. But it's just that one section with the bitch ass dragon. It's not even the section. It's just her personality against you. Twice, where she's just a piece of shit. It gets me.
It's all just with the water dragon. Like how
mostly yes.
It's mostly like I just like how mostly just one character basically destroys it when I'm saying like so much good for it and it's like compared to nothing, you know. Like that, even
like I said, I like everything else about the game.
Was a lot worse. Like there's so much else that is good about it that makes me feel like yeah, this is the best Zelda game because even in Majora's Mask there are some parts that I like a lot less than Skyward Sword does.
But look, I'm not saying shit about anything else about the game. It's just when it's the story, like the story that's dragging a bit too long. But other than that, other than the Draw Dragon, I like everything else about the game.
Yeah, it is a really well-rounded Zelda game. It does a lot of things good.
Will I play it again? Yes, hell yeah, I will play it again. Is it one of my favorite Zelda games? No, but is it like my absolute least favorite Zelda game? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure there's like at least one or two other ones that I don't like. I like less of it. But it's just those sections. It's just that section with the water dragon, the Draw Dragon herself, and how the story drags on just for a tiny bit more than it really should. That gets to me.
It's really funny, even more so, when like you haven't even said anything about the imprisoned or the spirit realms, anything like that. It's always.
It's because I can look past that. I can look past that.
Then get past the water dragon.
But I can look past the prison because it's just a boss that you could take down pretty easily and fast. In the silent, you said the silent realm, or what was the other thing?
Silent realm. Silent realm.
I don't know why people hate the silent realm. I don't know why people hate the silent realm. The silent realm is fucking awesome. It's scary. It gets to you like when the motherfuckers see you, it's like oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah. It's a fucking scary ass section.
But it's
and I like the concept of it.
I want to bring up the point of like it's really strange how for Skyward Sword, the case of Skyward Sword, the things that people hate about it is not universal. It is a lot of different things that makes people off-put about the game for some reason. I don't understand why. Isn't it kind of odd that everyone, like, usually not like, obviously there's common points like the tutorials and other stuff like that, but when you find someone that generally, like, has their points with some sort, it is usually something very different from each other.
Yeah. It's just how it is. Like I said, for me, it's just those sections, like, nothing else really, like, I'm not like Eagle Raptor here, just pointing out every little bad thing and shit. Because I'm not that petty.
It's weird
I'm not that negative.
It's just one thing. It's just like it's just the water dragon. It's not anything.
Because it's just a terrible ass character.
I don't know. I've seen it as hilarious to me.
He's a terrible character. Her first interaction into her section of the game is just a bad experience all around.
That's just odd. I've never seen it that way. In one way, it's like, okay, I understand, like, that's how you feel about the game, and it's nice that you do like it in the end, and not consider it the worst. But it's also hard to take seriously when a character is the only thing that you hate about it, and the entire reason why it's not your favorite.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Jotso was saying in the comment, well, when it came out, the controversy I saw online was that it held your hand to an intrinsic degree in the level design and was very streamlined. Okay, well, that game is different because that's the main character, not a side character. I'd understand that reasoning, but not a side character that appears only for a part of the game. Yeah, but it's not, let's see, Jotel, it's not hand-holdy for the sake of, like, difficulty hand-holding. It's not like, oh, it's not Luigi's Mansion where it's like, oh, you're low on health, let me just spawn 1 billion hearts to make sure you won't die. It's just like, oh, go here, oh, go here, oh, you know, do this. That kind of stuff. It's like, oh, you're lost. Here, let me show you the way. Even though it's kind of linear, but they do that anyway. Well,
I just don't know what to do. And I guess like I said, part of it is with the story too. The story drags on for me.
For me, it feels like it's just fine because it's Zelda. It has more story bits in it, but otherwise, it does perfectly well for Zelda that wants to focus a little more on story.
Yes, but the story, like I said, the story does drag on.
Oh shit, that
a
almost
bit
killed
too
me.
much for it.
That almost
You
killed me.
almost fell down.
They were watching my friend play and seeing frustrating he felt that the game basically kept telling him how to solve puzzles for him. Did they? I don't think the game is just like, oh, here's a puzzle, let me show you how to solve it. It was definitely for mechanics, like digging and like a new mechanic, it would be like Mario Luigi would be like, okay,
yeah.
Let me show you how to do
gotta
it.
have those.
But eventually the puzzles get complicated enough that you will have to think about what you're doing first.
Yes. Like I said, like there's not. It's just that one character, and I hate the fact that it's just that one character. But the water dragon is such an absolute utter bitch that it just rubs me the wrong ass way every single time.
That's so weird. But you know, we all have our unique hates for the world, apparently.
Yep. I still love the game and all that, like, and look, and you're probably gonna freaking do parallels with Sylvie and how she does like Rex and stuff, but Rex is a good character.
No, here's the thing. I actually have more in line with Sylvie because Rex is a main character, so that affects more. It's weird when it's a side character that makes you like that. I actually am more in the line of like, I understand Sylvie's pain more than yours in a little bit.
What?
I understand Sylvie not liking Rex because he's a main character. But I don't understand you're not liking the game as much because
it's because there's no
character.
redeeming qualities. There's no redeeming qualities for the water dragon, and it's just she makes you do a whole section for no stupid other reason other than just for shits and giggles. Or Rex as a main character, like yeah, he can be maybe a bit annoying, but he's still a good kid at heart. He's still like he doesn't make you do stupid shit for stupid shit. If just the water dragon was a bitch, just a side character just a straight up bitch and nothing else, I could see past that. But it's a water dragon bitch who has control of an entire section, and she makes you do for shits and giggles. That's what gets me. Like I said, if this was a character that didn't have like
the way I see it, I thought it was hilarious and I was perfectly fun and content with the things she was trying to do.
No, I just find that stupid and just like dumb. Like, look, if she didn't have any control over in a section like that, I probably would just say, oh, just fuck her, I'll just keep going. But she has a control over an entire section like that. I just despise the water dragon. Do you see what I mean now?
No, I still don't actually. I still consider the water dragon funny. I mean, like I like the stuff she did.
But do you understand what I mean? If it just wasn't like a normal character, I would be fine with that. But if it was just a character I despise that had control over a situation, just for shits and giggles.
I can see that, especially in the story sense, if the character screws up something and gets away with it.
Yes.
But the Water Dragon in Memory Swords Me White, like, there's really not that part. Like, it doesn't screw you in the way that it does. Like,
it kind of does. It just gets in the way over time because you are in a race against time to get to Zelda.
Wasn't it that part of the story? Wait, wasn't it that part of the story? Zelda's in the past, and there was really no. You're saying that, but at the same time, you know, Zelda games often have times when you're in the time limit of something, and you go through side quests anyway.
Yes, but it wasn't like for shit. Like you do side quests, but this was like
at the story time. No, remember, Zelda went back in time. She's safe actually. Like isn't at that time.
No, but you're still racing against time in the present to stop the imprison.
Okay, well that's fair. Okay, I get that.
And she's actively stopping you from trying to solve Zelda. Stopping the imprison.
Okay, what about the Thunder Dragon then? Because that one.
Thunder Dragon, look, he didn't stop you because he was sick. The poor dude was sick. He couldn't give you what he needed because he was dead in the future because he was
the Water
sick.
Dragon was injured. The Water Dragon was injured. And
And that part I could probably see past. You'll see past. But it's like during that section where she makes you swim around for the tadpoles, knowing that you're the hero, knowing that you're on a mission.
Okay,
that's like a time limit.
Is that only the Water Dragon, or because the other two dragons are still up in the air?
But the Thunder Dragon gave you the shit as soon as you healed them.
But no, but that's the first visit.
And then the Fire Dragon, and then the Fire. The Thunder Dragon.
Like, there's two visits.
Oh yeah, the Thunder Dragon just gives you the song, and the Fire Dragon just gives you the song. It's only the fucking Water Dragon.
Okay.
And look, no. With the Thunder Dragon section, you have to try to find them. They're trying to get to a section again, but you're being stopped by other forces. It wasn't the Thunder Dragon himself stopping you from getting the song.
Okay.
It wasn't the Fire Dragon that was up to get the song because you were trying to get to the first phase anyways.
Oh, but then there's the Water Dragons saying they wanted to flood it to get rid of the enemies that were actually harassing the other creatures.
She could have gave you she could have gave you the song right there and then instead of you doing some stupid ass little tadpole quest, knowing that you are in a race against time to stop the imprison.
I think it wasn't that her memory was off and you needed the tadpoles to recreate the song.
No, she knows. She says like, "Oh, just for shits and giggles, I want to shits and giggles. I'll make you get all these tadpoles," knowing that you are the true hero, seeing the Master Sword in the back on your back.
Even still, again, bringing back to the point of the Mario and Luigi party, there are times where everyone knows you are the hero, but they still make you do stuff anyway to prove yourself. It's not uncommon for the games to do that, especially not even in Zelda games and also in Mario and Luigi games as well. That happens. Where am I going?
Does that make it good though?
It doesn't make it good, but it still happens where it's pointed as like a joke way.
Just because it does happen, it doesn't make it good.
For me, I feel like all the time it's kind of hilarious, and if what I'm doing is fun, then I really don't mind as much.
Look, my problem is with Dragon is like she actively stops you from saving Zelda when you're on a time limit. Shits and giggles, knowing that who you are already. That's my problem with the Water Dragon. When no other dragon did that to you.
Okay, well that is just one thing. Like it is made for like a little shits and giggles thing. But to say the entire game, like to say it's the least favorite just for that point, for that story.
Look, and also like I said, the story drags on a little too long, and I don't like how you have to you have to go back and go back to the same areas again.
Wait, that was my train of thought. Oh, repeat sections, right?
Yes.
Like I said before, the area does change while you do that, and if a part of the game was going to be like go back to this area, they would have a waypoint for you to just instantly get there, not having to walk over with padding. It definitely does feel like they add things in order to make it to change it up a bit, so you know the layout and everything, and do something new in it.
But you're still visiting the same areas though.
Okay, what's different from visiting the same areas in this game?
Well, you don't have to repeat them again just to do a objective. You already beat the area, so the only reason you're going back is to do side quest.
Yeah, you go back.
Yes, you're only doing go back to the side quest. You're in Skyward Sword. You're going back to continue the story. You're not going back to continue the story, are you?
Yeah, that. Oh god, I spent another flower thing again.
In this game, are you going back to these areas to continue the story?
Okay, but here's a different thing. Think of this as more research thing. Okay, sure. The other games like Ocarina of Time, Spirit Tracks, all that kind of stuff don't have you repeat through areas. But at the same time, that's more content that is put in without having to make a brand new area in it. In a way, you can say that pulls in resource more to continue the story without having to introduce a brand new race or a brand new area or something along those lines. And even in those areas, you do unlock new areas and new places to go to.
But you're still technically going through the same 3 areas.
Okay, yeah, you are going to the same 3 areas. So what of it? If the place is still unique and you're not repeating the same things over again, then it is a unique area. But sometimes
you are, though.
When are you repeating the same actions again and again?
The volcano area.
The volcano area.
Only difference is like you lost your shit. Okay, you're still going through the same area.
No. First time it's climb the mountain. Second time it's climb the mountain, but with a swarm of enemies trying to ambush you all the time. That didn't happen the first time.
Yes, but you're still going through the same area.
Okay, the third time it's a sneak mission throughout the volcano.
Yes, you're still going through the same area.
It's a unique spin of the area. Sure, it's the same
but
area,
still the same
but
area.
it is a different unique spin. It's still fun gameplay that lets you test your memory of the area and give unique gameplay.
And there's a photo. Look. I wouldn't be mind that much, but it's story oriented and what helps you with these kind of stories is like you're going to a new area, making it like shit, like a brand new area. And like look, I got this far already.
That's kind of like the failing in Exhibit Chronicles of just like getting to a new area, finding new things to explore, right?
Yes, exactly. And you're only really going back to do side quests.
Okay, yeah, that works in the exploring type game, but as I mentioned before, with areas in Skyward Sword being more akin to dungeons, it feels like to me the areas going back to with all these unique spins, it's like new unique dungeons with just similar layouts and graphics.
You're still going back to the same areas though.
And if it's fun, it doesn't matter. It's unique to see the entire place now swarming with enemies, or the entire forest filled with water, or even the new sea area of a desert.
But like I said, it's still not. Sometimes it's not fun though.
It is fun to me. It is very much fun. A lot of the unique
to you, but for me, it's sometimes it's just not fun going back to the same area.
Is it because of what you're doing in it? The stealth mission isn't fun to you, or swimming isn't fun for you?
Stealth mission could have been done a little better. Swimming area, it's like exactly why.
Okay, what about the boat ride in the Lanayru Desert?
Yes, that was cool, but there wasn't enough of that. It was like the only one where you go to a completely new area.
Well, yeah, but the volcano had you going through the volcano fire cave.
Yes, but it was a small kind of a small area compared to like.
So was the desert. The lake was a small area compared because you go through by boat. There's only two.
Exactly.
There's only the dungeon and the island there. It's the same size, around the same size, a little bigger maybe. Because it is a third area.
The Sand Sea?
Yeah, the Sand Sea.
But you're still exploring a brand new area though.
Okay, so you also are in the volcano and inside the volcano with the fire rings, or earrings.
And then there's the fact with the fire rings. Why do you have to have specific fire rings to go through a hot area when you're always still walking through hot lava beforehand?
You're going through a hotter area that burns your clothes on proximity.
Do you not know how hot freaking lava is and how close Link gets to lava all the time before
Listen, it's Nintendo logic. They call using the leaf in Wind Waker flying. You're gonna judge the Zelda logic on that game and not the others?
No, because that's magic there.
Okay, it's magic here too. The volcanoes somehow controlled by magic.
Rings, like it's just a tiny bit hotter than somehow tiny bit hotter than being around lava.
It catches your clothes on fire. I'd say that's a pretty big jump.
Lava. It's that was him being that close to lava. Exactly.
Being close to lava is like, wait. So you're saying being close to lava burns your clothes or something?
Have you not seen how close Link gets to the lava in that game?
Okay, yeah, but it's not the entire surrounding cave is on fire.
Do you now see the surrounding lava he's surrounded by?
Yeah, but being next to lava doesn't burn your clothes.
Yes. Have you not back again? Have you not seen how close he gets to lava?
I've seen how close he gets to lava. Yes.
In that close would burn your clothes.
Would it though? I've seen people with suits on, with clothing on next to lava.
Suits. Yes, but with little amounts of lava. But the amount of lava he's next to, especially when he's like riding on those stone things, would definitely burn him up.
But he wasn't enclosed. He wasn't in a closed area usually.
He's still
where everything is on fire.
He's still surrounded by a giant ass lava though, like literally surrounded by it. And lava rises.
Okay, if you're gonna judge the logic on that, then judge the logic of how in other Zelda games burning in lava like isn't something that just catches on fire the same way in Skyward Sword does.
But that's not the. But it doesn't have the same problem that Skyward Sword does.
With what?
With the rings.
But the ring just basically prevents you from catching fire with your clothing and any proximity with fire. That's what that area needed because when you entered it, your clothes turned into fire.
So it's being that close to lava.
Well, clearly in the Zelda universe, it doesn't mean that.
Still makes it dumb though.
Well, it's the Zelda logic. If the Zelda logic says being close to lava does not burn your clothing, but being inside a volcano where everything is on fire does, then we have to respect the game's rules.
Alright, but I still think it's dumb though.
Yeah, to be fair, if you get close to that, you'll die from toxic fumes. Well, again, Nintendo logic, game logic.
I still look fine, but I still think it's dumb though. What are you doing right now, Cody?
I have no idea. I've been just having this with this discussion with you.
Alright, let's just leave the structure for now. Go back to Stone Tower, I guess.
Are we gonna start Stone Tower?
I mean, we could talk about like the symbolism, I guess, if you want. While we do that, you could go do like the side quest with the deeds. Since we're at the last person now.
With the deeds?
Yeah, remember the title deeds. You need to go get the moon tier, get the title deed, trade all the title deeds and all that.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll go do that. I was waiting also for the night mask, so you know what? We can do this and then next time.
We'll talk about the
symbol.
We'll talk about the symbolism in Stone Tower.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but like if you see the blocks there, if you look underneath them, there's a symbol of the Triforce down underneath them. It's like right on their butt crack, and it's being licked by the stones.
Before we move on, first I will confirm it here and there till the end of time. I do consider Skyward Sword to be one of the best Zelda games of all time.
All right, I won't debate you on that. If you like it that much, you like it that much. But for me, it's just not my top 3 favorite Zeldas. Not even 3D.
I do want to play it. I do really.
And look, I'll be down to play with you, and we will have fun. We will have fun. We will have fun. I will not. I'm not gonna say, oh, I don't want to play Skyward Sword.
Yeah, I don't want to even see it. Get this off my screen. You just pull the plug.
I'm not gonna be like that. Look, I will have fun, especially like playing with you.
I'll turn.
Like
on
I said, I
Twilight,
don't.
No. I'll turn on Twilight Princess for stream, and I'm just like, actually, Ark, I liked you. We're doing Skyward Sword, and you just scream.
God damn it. Look, if you play it, then it's fine. I'm not gonna be mad about it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I hate this game, because I do like it. I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite Zelda. That's right. The second day, he just acts normal. Just a bit. So back to Stone Tower. There's more, and then that just shows that the ancient people did not like the Golden Odysseus that much. It's shown even with Stone Tower itself. If you look at the side, there's a finger pointing upward with a flaming tip. People theorize that these ancient people in Termina absolutely despise the Golden Goddesses and defies them. And once we get to the temple, there'll be more theories about how did they actually defy the goddesses.
I do want to see more Termina stuff from the other Zelda games, because it is interesting to have something that isn't Hyrule. Well, that is also filled with people, you know?
Yes.
Because, you know, technically Breath of the Wild does have things that's like, we're against, like, the hero or whatever, but, you know, they're just as evil. It's not just like, just don't believe in it or something. I'm yawning, because, oh my god, that took a lot of energy from me.
See, we already got the toilet heart, right?
Yes.
The heart from the toilet. I'm trying to remember, like, where else can we get the heart pieces now we're doing all this. Just trying to remember right now.
I didn't know the last far piece is only in the moon.
Yeah,
So
the last 4 heart pieces are on the moon, so that's fine.
that's
there.
already taken care of. Alright, let's head out. Let's head out, boys.
Let's do it. Back to the swamp. Give me a moment, I'll be right back.
Sure. I'm sleepy now. Man, that was like the most defense I've been on for like a game ever. And like a pretty good one even. Not in the terms of like, oh, it's bad, or like, because you know those people that just show up and it's just like, oh, I don't like popular game because it's popular, or because I like classic game because it has this one mechanic I don't like, or anything like that. Those are kind of just not as easy to speak, and also I'm wearing the wrong mask. Wait, get me out of here. No, wait, no, I'm supposed to be human. What am I doing?
Back.
Hi.
And I agree with you. I agree with you. I like these conversations where like one person doesn't really hate the game. There's just certain aspects of the game they don't like.
If I were to list all my positives, I mean, obviously the negatives are, you know, the hand-holding tutorials, like Mario and Luigi games, the pickup text, and fucking that's it. The afterwards, like, I like the gameplay, I like Spirit Realms, I like the game world, I like the story, like everything about the game, the bosses, everything. There's not a thing I can remember that I remotely like dislike from gameplay, story, or world-wise.
What about the generic octopus boss?
What?
What about the generic octopus boss?
Oh, the one that crashes the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that fight too. I feel like it's a great set piece.
I don't know. I feel like it's a bit too generic the way you defeat it and fight it is way too generic for what it is, though.
Yeah, for Zelda, yeah, I can kind of see that. But man,
I don't know. It's just way too generic of a boss. I mean, I don't hate it, and the set piece wise, it's cool that you're fighting a giant sea monster, but the way you fight it and defeat it is a little too generic for my taste.
For me, that could be for the way I see it. And there's never been a Zelda. There's two things that win me from that fight. One is this absolute scale of it. I do like freaking just love that you're so small trying to cut down the tentacles and using the bow and arrow.
It's just giant. Like I said, like I do like the scale of it. I do like you're fighting this ginormous ass sea monster.
That's like literally destroying the ship, the dungeon you just beaten.
Yes, it has been dead. It's like been dead for eons, but then you went over its remains and brought it back to life because of the time jewels.
Oops.
That's cool.
I also love the build-up that you don't immediately fight it. It's actually like you awaken it, and now it's like get up to the deck. I really like that.
I do like everything else about the boss. It's just the way you fight it and defeat it. It's a little too generic for what it
a lot of Zelda
is.
games are the same when it comes to bow and arrows. It's shoot the eye. I can definitely say the same thing can go with the boss in Spirit Tracks, but I also like it because the minecarts put a unique.
Hey, look,
spin.
I'm not hating on it. I'm not hating on it. I'm just.
Well, you're saying it's generic. You're not hating on it, but you definitely are saying some shit about it.
I'm saying shit about it, but do I hate it though?
You don't hate it, but there's definitely some shit of it.
I mean, isn't it normal that we criticize something about it?
I mean, for me, I feel like there's enough criticizing. And in turn for a game, I still think it's a great game. I feel like for some people, definitely, there's way too many nitpicks in my case. It's something that it's just like, come on, guys, it's easily excusable.
Yeah, and especially for those people who have to hate it for those reasons.
Is there anything else you want to show up on me? You want to know what I think of?
What?
Well, I'm asking you. Is there anything else you want to bring up that you want to know how I feel about?
Sure.
What?
What do you ask? What do you ask?
Of Skyward Sword, do you have anything else to bring up to know how I feel about it? You brought up the octopus fight. Do you have anything else you want to bring up?
Demise?
Demise is a hit and miss. I do like the idea that you're reoccurring fighting this boss that is actually struggling to be awakened. I like that. Yeah, it could be a struggle your first time, but as Shirokon already demonstrated, you realize there's actually easier ways to beat him. And I'm assuming the way that was built was that you would play the game, struggle fighting him, but when you replay the game, you remember how you fought him in the end, and then realize you could just jump up on his head and already stun him there.
Yeah.
Plus, you can fight with Grus with the Grusinator, and that is a roller coaster of a ride that I like.
You mean when you're fighting in prison? What do you think about the prison though?
Oh wait, when you said demise, I thought you were talking about the obvious.
Talking about demise, like demise, not his imprisoned self.
Demise is, I always considered Grillham. I don't know how to pronounce his name. The weird gay dude, the sword that you have to fight with. I always saw him as really the real main villain, and he was just serving the master. I do like the parallels that just as Fi is serving a master of Link, he's serving a master of his own. He does look threatening enough to be the final boss, and it does show a build-up of, oh my god, this avocado-looking thing is actually this thing.
Actual demonic-looking motherfucker with burning hair.
Yeah. I like his personality. Not all evil, just more curious about you. And
he's curious. Like he's not pure evil. He's actually like down for a good, fair fight because he finds you very interesting.
And of course, the fight itself being pretty good. I think it serves well for a final fight in the sky, a stormy weather of emptiness, just a one-on-one sword fight. I think even though there have been more spectacle fights, like Ganon's Castle trembling down in Ocarina of Time, or this game's Majora's... Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Majora's Mask is another. Spirit Tracks and Wind Waker's fight with Zelda together, fighting Ganon and fighting the demon and that kind of stuff. There's been more spectacle fights, but it does the job well to the point where it's just like, yeah, that was pretty cool. I need to be a Zora.
I don't know. I really like this Mice. I really do. I like the fight with him. He's like, and I just like the concept of him just being like the origin of all evil, or pretty much the origin of Ganondorf. Not the people get this wrong. Ganondorf is not the incarnation of Demise. Ganondorf is the incarnation of his hatred.
Yeah. Also, I like how his weakness is the bug net.
The fucking fuck. I mean, it does work, but it's not. He doesn't fall for it as much as he does as Ganondorf.
Isn't there one game that has a fishing rod as the joke item?
Princess.
Ah, okay, it was that game. I knew it was one. And I knew it was one Zelda game.
You want to choose the fight? Yeah, you use the fishing rod. If I remember correctly, if you wear the mask here, this is the stone, the chicken stone that tells you about the fierce deity's mask.
The mystical stone responds to your mask and speaks to you, but its words are hidden secrets. The fierce deity mask, a mask that contains the merits of all masks, seems to be somewhere in this world. Thanks stone statue. Really good help.
I said it had information. I said it talked about it. I didn't say it actually had like actual info about it.
So what? Is there anything else? Anything?
I'm trying to think right now. There's like anything else we could do before we head into Stone Tower.
And speaking of, I guess since we're talking about the final boss, the stuff that comes up towards the final boss, I think is amazing.
Oh, like how you're fighting the whole ass group horde of
You're fighting a
goblins and
horde
that.
of like an army, and Link is just like, yeah, I got this.
And if you listen closely, one of the horns actually make a different tune. Plays plays the flute from
Link to the Past.
to the past.
I don't
sounds like that.
I don't think I noticed, but that's believable enough to that I can, you know, I can believe it because that seems like
And
something.
then like I said, I really do like the game. I really do. I mean, I love Girahim. Girahim's just a boy crazy motherfucker. I like his final fight where you have to like stab him in the chest.
Yeah, open up his core and everything. I don't know if this counts, but I like the. I don't even know if this counts as a little twist, but I like the little thing that it's like, oh, this guy is the Fee version of ours, you know?
Yes, like he's like, it makes you wonder, was he created the goddess by, was he created by like, let me see, hold up, I'm trying to think here. Here, like I was saying, like, it seems like that he came before Phi. So did the goddess created the Master Sword through the design of the evil Master Sword, or?
Oh, like
How
the
did it
Skyward
happen?
Sword is considered the beginning of the the timeline, but there's still stuff past. There's still stuff before Skyward Sword that we don't know. There are still mysteries to unlock in this world. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, I'm gonna speed up time to get the night mask, and then we'll do one last. Should we do another last restart of time just for the clock tower, and then another restart for Cafe's quest?
It's already too late to do Cafe's quest now.
Well, yeah, I know that. Especially even after doing the Stone Tower Temple, it would take too long. So that's what I mean. Like, we'll restart time and then the clock tower and then restart time in game to do Cafe's quest. I know there's probably some people out there that might ask me, like, how do you think of the Spirit Realms? And I think they're amazing. And
I
like,
think they're fucking cool. I like them.
They're a break of the gameplay of sword fighting, where instead you're on your own, just trying to collect things. And I know Ark is gonna bring this up again, but I'm gonna bring this I want to drive this point home. Yes, it is the same area, but you're exploring it in a unique way that is not linear. That you have to explore to collect stuff while trying to avoid danger that lurks around.
I don't know. It's just like for me, like it's just like the scary factor. Just the scary factor, like overrides that for me. It's like, I mean,
oh yeah, the Guardians Awaken. Yeah, but so I really like that. 10. Hang on, another way. I don't know. Hang on, I can just skip time.
I'm sorry. I went back to share server and then I see his response to the booba stuff.
Yeah, that's his
And
response.
I have to reply back. His response is, when you embrace a girl with a flat chest, with a flat, you can hear her heartbeat more. My response is, true, but you couldn't feel both the heartbeat and the softness of Big Booba.
The softness of Booba reaching out entirely through your head.
Yep.
I guess another thing is like the characters of Skyward Sword, like the side characters. I think they have more personality than Ocarina of Time side characters, like the shop owner.
No, bar none.
Of course, things like Roos and Zelda are the mainstays, but there's the side characters as well. Like one of the characters having a weird infatuation with bugs. Okay.
Yeah, one of Groot's cronies.
Yeah. The one that's like the ghost of the toilet has a crush on if you give them the letter. That's kind of creepy because you also don't like get the other couple together. Oh man, I forgot about this one. There's a little side quest you can do that is you clean this person's home, and you're like, okay, that's good 20 rubies. The easy 20 rubies I can win right there. Just dust off all of the room, right? Pretty easy. But then you realize that another character in the academy with Link is pissed off that she's paying off for cleaning duties.
Yeah, and he's like trying to figure out who she's paying. She's trying to figure out who's mom paying off to clean the house for her.
Yeah. And like since Link overhears, I think does he give you something as like a little bribe to stay quiet about it? I forgot if he either bribes you or it's just like promise me you won't tell anyone.
She just says, "Promise me you won't tell anyone. Don't tell her son."
Ah, yeah. But that's a little character for you that I like. Of course, the robot.
Yeah, there you go. It's Peppet. It's Peppet and his mom.
Ah, okay.
Peppet. That's right, Peppet. The guy with the yellow tunic.
Yes.
And then there's a whole side quest about the other Gru's cronies, the short ass motherfucker trying to go out with the other chick.
And then yeah, so there's two ways you can go about it. Give the letter to the real crush, and then they would be together, and he would be crying like a baby.
No, because they'll almost get together, but Pepe will come in and say, "Nope, I'll go out with her." And say, "Oh yes, I want to go out with the hot guy, not the short motherfucker."
Well, I mean, there was other reasons. They had feelings for each other.
I know they had feelings for each other beforehand. Yeah, I know that. I know. Or the worst option, I guess. This option, I guess. I don't know.
The ghost ending.
He's not alone anymore, but
yeah, he's dating with a phantom. Yeah, you can give the famous hand in the toilet. That's a Majora's Mask reference if I've seen one.
Right now we're just waiting for the. No, it should be open by now. Actually, it's 10 o'clock.
Did a stupid right now. Harito bottle cap was on top. I twisted as hard as I could, but I got it off. My hand is sore. Ow.
Hey.
Oh, this isn't in the final day. Damn.
Yeah, it's the final day. Damn it.
You didn't tell me.
I forgot.
No, the game didn't tell me. I'm sad.
I was like, shit. Like you're like, I don't know. Forgets.
Dawn of the final day.
Dawn of the final day. 24 hours remaining. Could do motherfucker.
What else about Skyward Sword? I mean, there's a lot. Obviously, there's small things like the mini games, some of the sky stuff. So the other weird thing about Skyward Sword and the people talking about it is that I'd hear so much contradictory stuff. Like, I would hear like an idea from one person, and then another guy would be like, "No, that's actually a terrible idea because design says it this way." For example, if any of you watched, who's the guy that edits like Game Grumps videos that like left and made his own channel?
I don't know.
Barry. His name is Barry something.
Barry, I think.
He has another channel, and he slowly is making videos about, I think it's titled like "How About This Game," and he made one a long while ago about Skyward Sword. He explained about the sky being more interesting, like being colored like more realistically, having clouds and peaks that poke out, to give the like a storm that would happen if the story got a little too got intense or something, and if there was a race. But another video that was analyzing Skyward Sword goes on to say that it's great that the sky is very clear with nothing obstructing because it makes it easier to see where things are, kind of like Wind Waker.
Yes.
So it's this weird case of like someone being like they should have done this, and then another video goes like, well, actually it should have been the way it is because it's good design choice. So it's just really awkward for Skyward Sword. I kind of feel bad for it at times that it's just all this point in like discussion worthy things, but it's like I don't feel that way. It just should be a good game all around. And I can't even say that for the re-release because now people are discussing the $60 price tag Nintendo put on there.
But yeah, it's kind of fighting against you, isn't it?
I mean, it's more of a Nintendo decision than it is a Skyward Sword thing, but it definitely hurts to hear people not going, oh, Skyward Sword is a lot better than I thought, and instead of people going, Nintendo really is making weird decisions now.
Yeah.
And I'm hungry.
I'm getting a bit hungry myself too, so how about
we'll get this mask, we'll read that bedtime story if she's still around. I don't think she is.
Yes. I know, like, we might as well just go back in time, do the two stories, and then you go back in time, do the two stories of hers, and then just go back in time again, and then we'll call it there.
Sure. There's two stories. I thought there was only the one.
There's two of them. There's just two of them. There's one that you need to. One of them is like about a half a day, and the other one is like a whole day.
But they both give you a piece of heart, or only one of them?
Yes. One you have to answer correctly, one you have to answer incorrectly.
Really?
Yes, I forgot which one though.
You mind looking it up before I do that? Because I might mess it up.
Yes. I think it's the shorter one where you have to answer correctly, and there's the long ass one where you have to answer. Wait, I'm gonna have to look this up.
Yeah, go look it up.
Speaking of Skyward Sword, I really hope
we've been speaking the entire stream about Skyward Sword. What are you saying?
I know, but yes, but we might as well go back on the topic. kind of. On Breath of the Wild 2, I really do hope we get to visit like an ancient Skyloft.
Hey, do you have any opinions about Skyward Sword?
Skyward Sword, yeah. Well, but before that. But before that, like I said, like I really do hope we get to visit like an ancient Skyloft. I would love to see how it looks like after so many millennia has passed by. Can you imagine just like finding the ancient Skyloft up there?
That would be a really nice reference. I don't know if they're going to do that because that would mean revisiting an area, and I know how much you hate that.
What?
It would be considered revisiting an area.
Well, it would make more sense that way because it's a non-linear game. But you don't really have to revisit again if you want to.
Unless it's a story place like Zora's Domain or the other 4 key points of the game.
Yeah, but it's an open world. It's an open world game, so it just works more better that way.
How does it work more better if it's the same goddamn area?
You're not forced to go in there if you don't want to.
Well, if it's a story place, then you have to go there eventually.
I don't know if you have to visit it multiple times though.
But you did visit it multiple times.
We don't know if we're gonna visit multiple times. But like it's an open world game, so I don't like you're gonna have the choice or not. You're gonna have the choice of visiting there multiple times if you don't want to.
I visit a lot of areas in Breath of the Wild all the time though. Like the main areas to get items and stuff.
Yeah, but like you're not forced to do it. It's your choice.
Okay, yeah, that's true. But I would rather play a lot of areas that is more... What am I doing? I should restart time.
I don't know. I really do hope that we see Skyloft, and I especially hope that we do see the city in the sky from Twilight Princess 2 up there.
You're asking things of Nintendo. That's always a bad thing.
Yes, I'm asking, but I'm not expecting. What is that? Because I don't love Skyward Sword.
Shut up. I am mad that a lot of people don't love Skyward Sword because I love Skyward Sword.
Look, I like it, but I don't love it.
I love it, and you should love it too.
You're good. You're good loving it. I just like it.
Where's the grandma again? It's in the hotel, right?
It's in the hotel. You just gotta wait for time to pass by a bit. Look, Cody, just be happy that I like the game and not just straight up hate it for stupid ass reasons.
Well, if you see, the thing is, if you hated it, then I would be like, oh yeah, Ark is just has shit taste, then that's fine. But you liking it hurts more because it's like you like it. It could have been a lot better, but you just don't.
It really could have though. For me, it could have. But at least I don't straight up hate it for stupid ass reasons.
Yes, you do. You hate it for the dragon.
No, I don't hate it. I just like it. I just hate the dragon.
Yeah, you hate the ice dragon. That's the only reason why you dislike the game, or just like it, not love it.
I like it. At least I like it though. And I just hate it.
Yeah, but the thing is, you like it. Oh, you don't love it because of one thing. You just like it.
Yes,
and
but at least I don't
matters
hate
more.
it though. At least I don't hate it. You rather me just straight up hate it?
Yeah, because then I can be like, oh yeah, Ark's just making stuff up now.
What? I think I'm breaking you or some shit.
Because if you say you hate something for a dumb reason, then it's like, okay, this is a really not good reason. I don't need to care about it as much. But when it's, I would have loved the game, but I don't because of this really dumb reason, then it's like, oh, it hurts because
Oh, it's worse though. It's like,
if you just move past it, you would love it.
Yes, but at least I like it though. And it's just like, but you want me just to hate it because of one stupid reason? That would be worse than just be liking it.
No, it wouldn't, because then it's like, okay, Ark is just being really dumb right now.
What?
If you hate it because of something like, I consider just not like in the water dragon like a pretty excusable reason. So it's like, okay, it's something dumb. It's fun. It's opinion invalidated because you don't like the water dragon. But when it's like, I would have loved the game if not for this reason that I consider dumb, that could be excusable. It's like, just excuse it and you'll love it. Just excuse the entire reason.
So you'd rather just be just hate? You just rather be just hated then?
In a way, I mean, not really, not entirely. Like, if you like it, you like it. That's fine in the end. But it just hurts more, you know. It hurts for this reason. Because it's something excusable. It's excusable, and for me, it was perfectly fine with the story. I felt no issue.
But at least I like it though, not just hate it for a stupid reason.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. Anyway, Jotel was saying apparently the response was a huge influence on the game design. I think, are you saying about Breath of the Wild? Because after Aaron made that video and people started hating on Skyward-Priced for its linearity, a lot of people really hated Zelda's linearity in the past games as well, like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess and Wind Waker and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but with Aaron, he just straight up hated it.
Here's my point. Here's the thing. I'm not saying about Aaron. I'm saying about the people. When they saw that, they hated Skyward-Priced's linearity, and it caused people to look back on the other Zelda games and think like it's a build-up of linearity that ended on Skyward Sword.
And they are stupid. They are stupid for that.
That's why Breath of the Wild was pushed so hard to be open world, to be like Zelda, to be a true Zelda game. When you might have seen a lot of people say this as well. It doesn't. It's kind of the design. What Zelda is dependent on every game. If you depend Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild as different games, with the same story and key aspects, they're both Zelda games. One's more tuned to the open world Zelda 1, while Skyward Sword is more in tune to the Ocarina of Time. Just
okay, but let's look at this. Look at this reference here. Go from the Tower one. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this way.
Okay.
Skyward Sword came out at the same time as Skyrim. People were comparing both of the games at that time.
Breath of the Wild came out at the same time as... Wait.
No. Skyward Sword came out at the same time as Skyrim.
Okay.
People were comparing to both games during that time. So that's where that whole idea came from.
The linearity?
Oh, how Skyrim is like an open world game compared to Skyward Sword that was just super duper linear to the point, to the T.
Okay.
That's where the idea came from.
From Skyrim.
From Skyrim, because they came out at the same time.
Okay. But my point still stands that they considered the other Zelda games like a linear trek that eventually landed on Skyward Sword, that design philosophy. And when people started to want more open world Zelda games, then Breath of the Wild was conceived.
But let's be real here. Like Skyward Sword was taken to extreme with the linearity.
Skyward Sword was taken to the extreme? No, I don't believe it.
With the linearity.
I'm
not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just pointing out what it is.
Yeah, Skyward Sword is linear, and for me that's a good thing because that means all the good stuff.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's been taken to the extreme with that game.
And
That's where people are starting to see it. With them going back and saying that
this
about the other game
doesn't seem right. This does not seem right. I like that frame. That's a nice frame.
Buddy, what did you do? Buddy, what did you do?
This is what happens when we talk about Skyward Sword.
The anger of Aaron comes by and it destroys everything.
I'm gonna just put that on break.
But like I said, that's where people are coming from. Like Skyward Sword is like
okay, but the point still stands. Yeah, Skyward Sword is linear, but I feel like that's a really good thing for that game because it means everything's together. Breath of the Wild is open world; it works really well for that type of game. Yeah, well, I will still talk about Era now. We're talking about like just the games being different. The games were built with their design in mind. Skyward Sword is linear; it works that way. It's fun. Breath of the Wild is open world; it was designed that way. It's really fun.
Yes.
They're both different, you know, Zelda games in mechanically.
Okay, so on the second story, you have to answer wrong.
Yeah. Okay. I wonder if it's gonna do the same thing though. Speak.
No, it's
to
gonna
me.
be like it's gonna be about the origins of the. Oh, you mean like the how the screenshot's gonna be?
I mean the actual game. How's it gonna render?
Okay. Put it back on the stream for right now. See how it looks.
Yeah.
As a show.
Nope, it's the same. It's the same thing. Okay.
Oh
so,
my god.
Yeah, it just sucks that it's like Skyward Sword is a really fun game, and it shouldn't be judged for its linearity. But people did really took that to heart, and that's where Breath of the Wild came in.
Yes. Because like I said, it didn't help that Skyrim came out around the same time.
Ah, there we go.
There you go, and now you got
She
them all both.
considers this as candy, which is kind of terrifying.
Very weird.
Or she's just dumb. But then you look at her wheelchair, and it's like, oh my god, you shred on that.
And then, like I said, she has like a lion. She has like a tiger printed behind of it.
Yeah, see, so maybe she knows more than she knows. And that's probably a default asset from another game that they took.
I mean, there is that one little cutscene where Angie comes in. She tries to see the grandma, but she doesn't like Angie's cooking. She pretends to be all senile, but there's a moment where she's like, "Phew," and Angie's like, "Phew." I mean, phew, like Tortoise needs your help and blah blah blah. She knows better. She's not completely senile.
What do you think Link does with all those pieces of heart? Eats them.
Yeah, how do you think he gets the hearts? But like I said, in the end of the day, you love Skyward Sword. I like Skyward Sword. Oh, let's just leave it as that.
No, I'll take it to the ends of to the bottom of my grave.
But you want
I
me to
think
hate
of it
then?
every second.
So you want me to hate it then?
Look at your loss.
Wait, do you want me to hate it or not?
Your loss if you want to hate it.
I mean, I said I like it, but you don't want me just to like it.
I said it hurts more, not that I didn't want it.
I still find it like, why do you find like it's why?
If someone comes to you and says, "Hey, Undertale is the worst game because of the graphics," then it's like, okay, this person is really stupid. They clearly judge a book by its cover with its graphics. I don't need to take into account his opinion. But if it's like, I really like Undertale, and I would have loved it if it wasn't for the character sprite being yellow, then it's like, why?
Okay, so something that's stupid, yes, but like maybe something more like they didn't really like how it played.
If it's they didn't like how it played, you know what? I'd agree to that because I actually also don't like Undertale how it played, and I'm like, that's a perfectly good reason.
So you would have loved it then. If it wasn't for that, right?
No, I still love Undertale.
Then that would have been that would have been a lot more understandable for me because okay,
yeah, but that's gameplay. That's gameplay. It's huge. It's for the entire game. It's a big part. If you don't like the gameplay and you only like it for that reason, then I understand that. Oh, I can
Okay,
turn
it
off the
wasn't.
map.
It's not. Yeah, yes, you can turn it off. But it wasn't only the water dragon. It was like it felt like the story was dragging a bit too long, and there's some other things that just brought it down for me.
Okay, and that for other stuff, then I can understand that.
Look, it wasn't only the water dragon.
You made it seem like it was only the water dragon.
No, it's just one of the bigger contributions to it, but it wasn't only the water dragon.
I have a friend who refuses to play on the channel for that reason, but okay, it really comes to matter with some people. It just depends. It's just depending on the person. It happens.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna end the stream here, anyways. I'm all argued all out.
Yeah, we talked a lot about Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild and the design of Zelda games. With that being said, everyone, go, if you like some exploring type games, I recommend a game called Bug Fables. You might have heard about it. You might have seen me Let's Play it.
I heard it's a terrible game, though.
You fucking bitch, you're not invited anymore to these streams.
No, I'm sorry.
If there is some, like, Zelda equivalent that's out there... Star Fox Adventures, no.
Oh, that's an awesome game. I say it's way better than Zelda.
Okay, yeah, it is. There's some mechanics like moving blocks sideways that Zelda still refuses to use. It's like for a Zelda-like game, it pulls it off really well. There's some really good designs there, but definitely in some places very rushed, which is sad to see the company go like that.
Yep.
Honestly, Ark, have you played Star Fox Adventures?
I have, yes. It was a long ass time ago when I used to have a GameCube.
Ooh.
Alright,
well, it's time to sing the song of my people. Skyward Sword is the best Zelda game of them all.
Skyward was a good game, but not the best one in my opinion, so shut the fuck up.
You until the end. Till the end.
Indeed.
Alright, well.
Jolly.
that is the end.
That is the end.
God.
A very heated episode. Holy shit.
Yeah, well, kind of heated. Because before we talked about other games, and now it's just like, yeah, let's just talk about the Zelda series. You know, the actual game we're playing for once.
Well, at least the actual series.
Yeah, the actual series that we're playing, not some other game.
I mean, when we talk about Majora's Mask, when we talk about Majora's Mask, everything just seems fine.
Majora's Mask is fine. I like it. I like the game a lot. I like it to the point where I love it, and when I love it, I mean like, man, I want games like this more. I want more dark games.
Indeed.
I kept thinking of like, you know the movie Groundhog Day, right?
Of course.
I want like a series like that, but it's not like it's not like a person is forced to relive something like to be a better person, but it's more like a person that it wants to help everyone but can't, and is forced to restart time over and over to save this giant thing, you know.
Yep.
It's
It's a scary concept, just waking up same day every day.
If it was like a concept I would like into like a series, it would be Majora's Mask. Not like the characters or Zelda or Link or anything like that, but just mostly the theme around restarting time over and over again to stop a calamity.
Yes.
That's quite the premise of a few things, though, isn't it? Is it? If there is, I guess I just don't watch TV or movies enough.
There's like a new series out that's like it's the same concept, like where they're just trapped like the same day, and no matter what the fuck they do, no matter how far they go, they always wake up in the same place and same time. So they just make the best of it. These two people.
Oh, you know what? There's a game. You might have heard of it. It's called. Actually, I think the title's changed, but I remember it as "Don't Escape 4 Days in a Wasteland."
Oh, never heard of it.
It's the premise is you're this guy, and you're just trying. The moon is crashing into Earth, and you're just trying to survive these disasters. And you find people along the way. You come to a point where one of them dies, but you still have to keep going. there's the female character basically says there's a space station that will save us. So you believe her and you go through this little adventure. And when you get there, it's revealed that they weren't actually escaping. They're putting their minds in an alternate universe to quote unquote escape the end of this universe.
Ah, actually.
But the problem is that the machine is missing a file. It can't. The what's it called? The universe they're going towards is random, so they could very much just end up in the exact same situation with no memory, or with very little memory. So they go into the tubes hoping for a better world, and you start the game over again.
Until you could actually find that file.
Kinda. The disasters are now different, but the moon is still crashing into Earth. And remember when I said that there's a character that dies in the middle of it?
Yes.
You actually get a vision from a past life that says, hey, this is happening, warn that person. I'm doing it in the most typical way possible because there is more dialogue and stuff that happens, but I'm just, kind of giving the short end. So you understand, right?
I understand, yeah, and it's a cool concept. Yep.
Yeah, so it is really cool, and it's not necessarily like restarting time to help people, but it is generally the time of restarting and learning and using what you know in the future to help the past.
Yes.
Alright, so we have a choice. Yuki Hatsu, with her bikini on, is playing Subnautica, or Deba, who's drawing.
Let's for Deba. We haven't really like.
Deba doesn't stream that much, yeah, to be able to.
Let's do it since this is a rare occasion.
A rare occasion of what? Us arguing?
That and the rating Deba.
All right, well.
I don't know. It wasn't really more like argument. This was more like
discussion.
It's more like a
hard discussion.
Hard discussion.
All right. Well, next time on stream, you'll actually not find me on my channel, but tomorrow you'll find me in Oliver's channel as she plays Helen's Mysterious Castle, a, for once, non-horror RPG Maker game that uses no custom assets and makes a good game out of it.
Yes, not horror game. Yeah.
It's not a horror game at all.
Yeah, you say that.
It's not. You
yeah.
Bitch. See you guys then.
See you guys then.
Is Deba having his mic on, or is it just music?
I'm not sure. Actually, give me one slight.
Oh, hello.
Oh, he has his mic on.
Welcome, Cody. You're gay. And yeah, welcome, Raiders. Remember, Cody is gay. How you stream, Cody?
Remember, Cody is
love you
gay.
too, buddy.
That's